speak?
I think, see, I don't think we bash women when we tell women what it is, and I just told you guys why men go internationally, and all of you had an issue with it, and I'm just telling you that the reason why guys leave. And you know what's interesting?
It's that I agree with you, but it's the way that he asked
What's the good thing
her.
about American women,
It's the
though?
way that he asked her, what's the good thing about Western women? Like, you expect us to come up with a list of questions so you can argue them.
Answer.
No, I want to know from a man's standpoint.
Prove her wrong, ladies.
All right.
No, that's why I'm asking a man. I want to know from a man's
That's
standpoint.
fine.
Yeah.
We'll get it here in a second. I just want to make sure. Did you finish what you were trying to say before? I want to make sure. Yeah, because you were talking about you didn't like the analogy or you didn't understand it. So did you come up with a better one that would make more sense then, I guess?
Than a woman speaking out versus a man getting ready.
Yes, women being disagreeable, right? Which is a masculine trait, by the way.
Okay.
Versus men getting dressed, taking a long time and putting enormous amount of resource into upkeep, which is a feminine trait. That's why I use the two. Does that make sense now?
I understand what you're trying to say, but I
that's
feel
why I
like
was
it's
asking
not
earlier.
Let her finish.
God damn.
It's okay. You can go ahead, baby.
No. You were talking first. Go ahead.
Let her go.
Finish your thoughts.
I feel like a better comparison would be
Let's hear it.
like
I believe in you.
Get her notebook.
no, you guys keep throwing me off.
Guys,
Yeah.
let her think, please. Go ahead. What's a better comparison you think?
Instead of a man getting ready, maybe like a man showing a better feminine traits than getting ready. I feel like getting ready is not a feminine trait. I would say maybe asking the girl to pay for everything. Like that would be a feminine trait that a lot of women have a problem with. I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me here, but I feel
agree.
like getting ready isn't that big of a deal.
You're
You
going
look
somewhere
good,
with
babe.
this.
Like, okay.
All right, you're using a more nuanced thing. Okay, cool. How would you feel about a guy asking you to pay for dates all the time? Would
I
that
would
annoy
feel
you?
like that's a feminine trait. Yeah, that
would
would
that annoy you?
irritate me. But I also don't
Fucking
think
fantastic. We're annoyed by you guys arguing with us. Like, it doesn't matter.
So only men argue. Men are argumentative and problematic.
No.
That's what I was asking.
Being problematic is a man trait.
That was my first
got
question.
Got it, girls. Got one
No,
point.
it's because when you, as a woman, right, when you're with your partner and you're arguing with him, what you're essentially doing is you're challenging his masculinity to some degree.
Oh, you don't understand.
That is why, right, men don't like argumentative and disagreeable women, because that is a masculine trait,
That
and
was
men
my
don't
first
like that.
question.
So I guess for
Well, it
you,
goes against the
getting dressed
masculine
isn't that
trait,
important
is
to you.
really what
Like,
it
to you,
is.
look at it like, okay, it's not that negative. Okay, then we can go ahead and switch it up. He asked you to pay for dates. That would be a feminine trait that you would not like. Cool. That same level of disgust that you have for him saying pay for the date, that's how we feel about arguing with y'all all the time. Does that work out for you?
All right, sure.
What the fuck?
Every time, roll over, show the belly.
It's not beating a dead horse. It's that we had to use a very...
Rumble and says this panel full of airheads. Colombian bimbo 2 down from Fresh is a prime example of how Western culture pollutes the mindset of women from traditional countries. MLD, I'm sorry, but there's nothing here.
Oh, he means you.
Okay.
I love
so
London.
what do you mean? How's it talking to a brick wall when I have to understand your argument to be able to refute it and respond to you?
He's giggling. It's like it's you're not understanding where I'm coming from.
I absolutely understand. Why do you think I was able to ask you the question and rephrase it for you?
Rephrase it for me?
Yeah, I said, okay, cool. The guy wants you to pay for dates. Let's switch it around to your worldview. Does that annoy you?
I agree to disagree. I don't think that being argumentative is a masculine trait. I feel like that's just a person in general. Like that's a human trait.
When you argue, right, all the time, that means you're disagreeable. Correct?
Which is a masculine trait.
But when men disagree with men, is that masculine?
Yes.
Okay. Valid.
Yes.
So when y'all argue with each other,
as a matter of fact, again, I wrote a book on this. A big reason why men make more money than women in general is because men are less agreeable. They're more disagreeable. So if you're more disagreeable, you're more willing to go to the boss and say, I need a raise.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I need to make more money. They're more willing to negotiate for better wages than women are. Being disagreeable is inherently a masculine trait.
Okay.
So when we disagree for money and we want a higher raise, that's a problem. That's a masculine trait. So we shouldn't do that.
I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying it is a masculine trait.
But
though.
you said you don't like that.
Men don't like masculine women. No.
So you wouldn't like if a woman was like, "Hey, I want a raise. We should just not talk."
You're not.
How you convey to your employer versus your man are two different things.
Yeah.
I'm not your boss.
Yeah.
Well, in
But
household,
isn't
yes, but
that
not.
the example that he used was saying that they can get a higher salary because they talk to their boss. They're more
Yeah, but
demanding.
that's a workplace example versus a home example.
But so it's different if we do it with each other than other people. It's not masculine if you do it with other people. It's only masculine when you do it in a relationship.
It
Right.
still is, but you're missing the
But
point
does
here.
that bother you?
You're
Yeah.
missing the whole point here.
Yes.
So we shouldn't ask for a raise. I'm confused. So should we speak up or should we shut up?
How you're using the disagreeableness and this is out of context because you're saying I'm going to be disagreeable to get a raise, and we're talking about within the context of a relationship, which are two different use cases for disagreeableness.
What if a man
Okay,
lacks that?
Wait, does
though?
that make sense to you? First of all,
Makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Thank you.
What if a man lacks that?
Lex, what?
The disagreeableness that y'all are saying. Does
That's
that
on
make him
him.
less masculine?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So because he's what if he's like
Well,
a
some
calm
men like
like
being
he's
more submissive too. So
yeah,
then the
like
woman
what,
get the
that's what I'm saying.
That's the
But
guys who watch
like,
your
what
shit.
if he's like more calm? Like what if that's just his demeanor? You know, does it make him less masculine because
Controlling your emotions and being controlling your emotions versus being disagreeable are two completely different traits.
okay? I guess what I'm trying to say is because you just said something about when a man and a man is arguing, then like basically like that's okay. What if he's not one of those men that you know enjoys arguing or like to argue or can use arguing as a thing? Like what if he that's just not him?
What is
Does that make him less masculine? Because
What? This is not about man being masculine.
they're-
I'm trying to figure
They're
out.
talking about like relationships.
I'm
so
trying
it's
to
like
figure.
woman
Okay,
between
so
the man,
I'm
and
trying to
then
figure
you're
out
talking about
in a
man.
relationship when the man does not argue, does that make him less masculine? And is it okay for the woman to be more
Well,
masculine now because
technically,
he
I mean,
doesn't
if the
he
woman's
doesn't
arguing
argue?
and he's not,
Like what if
then-
that balances the relationship? Now is it wrong because she's masculine? Like that's what I'm trying to ask. Like
Yeah, I
let's
think it's
clarify
on
that.
the,
Well, I
like,
just think in a general sense of things, men do not want a woman with masculine traits because they are heterosexual.
I mean,
what
they're
about
just
the ones
clash.
that
I mean,
do?
you're just gonna end
Opposite.
up clashing.
what about the ones that
Let
do?
him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
I said in a general statement, in a general sense. The majority of men are looking for women with feminine traits, because that's the opposite of what men are.
I understand that, but what I'm asking is what about the men that are
Are what?
looking for the masculine women? What's so wrong with women being masculine to
Because
the
again,
one?
again
You got
let me answer before you go down. Okay.
All right.
Okay. In a general sense of thing, the majority of men are looking for feminine women
Where
with
is the
feminine
statistics
traits.
on this?
Right.
What majority is this?
Where do you want
Everyone
to
in
start?
this room.
Like, I want to know.
Where's the majority of men looking for masculine women?
You know,
I don't- I
Here,
never
this is how
said
you
that. I
refute
don't know.
her argument. Okay, let's say there are men out there looking for masculine women. Do you want those niggas? Do you want those guys that will sit there and let the woman be the leader and be the provider
And you gotta
and be
pay?
the decision maker? Do you want that guy? No? Do you want that guy?
I don't know.
That's going to let
Honestly,
you
I
be the
don't know.
leader and you're going to be the boss of making the decisions? Do you want that guy? Do you want that
Like
guy?
at times
I
it
want it
should
to be
be.
a shared
But they want to
I feel
run
like
their
at
mouth
times it
for the
should be.
fucking
Do
small.
you want that guy that's going to let you be the boss and you tell him what to do?
I like a provider.
Okay. What about you? What about you?
Not you just.
Do you want to go? Okay. What about you? What about you?
I feel like at times it should be.
Real quick though.
I feel like
hold
at
on.
times it should.
So look, so you don't even want that guy. None of the girls on the panel want that guy.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, I feel like it should be an equal thing in a relationship. At times, it should be okay for your woman to speak up, and it should not be a problem. It should not make her disagreeable because she's speaking up. I feel like it should be
Where
an
did we say
understanding.
women
I
should
think
never
that's
speak
okay,
up?
though.
Okay,
I
can say something,
Yeah, it doesn't mean she
from-
can at all.
Misogyny.
I could say something what I've been told too. Like we have a very, very right strategy of feminine and masculine when I raised, right? And woman is the neck and man is the head. It's not necessarily to yell, to prove your point. You have to be just very wise. Stand next to him, inspire and guide him. And he going to listen because you're a woman and you are the one who giving the energy, who providing, and he needs you most of all. But you need to understand that because that's a balance, and men
Balance,
and
thank
women
you.
need it.
That is what I'm.
And
that
that's
is what
why
I'm,
that balance have to be right. Because if you're gonna come as masculine, you're going to kill his man inside of him, and he will just step away and find somebody who's going to nurture his masculinity.
And
that's
that's
what
the
I'm trying to
passport
say.
bro movement.
There you go.
Right there.
I agree with the
And it's
balance
not like
thing.
everybody
That's
can
what I'm trying to say.
be what you want to be.
Yeah, right.
for-
It's literally
just,
not what she was
It's
saying.
just a thin line in the United States because here it's all about money.
Yeah.
You go on to date, you're already expecting
Like,
something for each
damn.
other.
And
We
that's
don't
what I
have
was
that.
saying.
We
You
might have
don't
lost-
have that. We're
you
going
might
to
have
date
lost-
months, and we're not gonna have any intimacy.
You might have lost the war, but you won the debate. Okay. But you get what she's saying? You get what she's saying?
Yeah, of course.
Makes sense?
Can I say something?
Fresh, no, you
Real quick, because I had asked, like, what is the issue
Oh, I
with
just
that?
got the joke.
Because it could be the conditioning in the U.S. of why women are this way because of the way that, you said the culture. It's the culture.
It is the culture.
But how do we rectify that? Like, do we just all flee the country
Right,
and
what
find
is the
someone
solution?
else? Like, we need to
No,
find a
because
solution.
nobody wants you abroad either.
Damn.
That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to change
American
it.
men are in demand
Okay, yeah.
around the fucking
No,
world.
this is
So-
just a let's shit on
listen.
Alejandro.
Hold
Nobody
on,
wants
I'm
you
gonna make a
abroad.
clarification
Okay.
right
People
now.
love a
Nobody
dominant
wants
Wait,
you
wait,
man
wait,
until
wait.
it's
I know
like
you're
towards
emotional.
them.
And you just calm down for a second,
not
okay?
emotional.
You're very emotional.
No, I'm talking to you very direct.
But
You need to calm
there
down.
are
You don't know how to have a
passport-
conversation with
Relax.
somebody without telling
Relax,
somebody
relax.
things like this.
Look, conversation 101. When someone's talking, you don't talk. I was talking, you're cutting me off.
I
Be
was
quiet.
talking and you
Chris,
cut
you can
me
turn off her
off.
mic if you want.
I was talking and you cut me off.
But there are passport bros and there are passport hoes. And that's the difference. That's girls who go overseas.
Dubai.
Yeah, the whole premise of this show is not to make fun of me and the fact that I went to Dubai. You can go ahead, John.
He said that. I wasn't talking about that in
Okay,
general.
Dubai. I went to Dubai. John, continue.
But
What
the
else
point I'm
about me?
trying to
I'm a
make is
whore.
that
I'm a Western whore. Let's go on. Let's continue.
Yeah, we're not talking about you right
yeah, no one's even talking about you
Okay,
like
well,
that.
you were a second ago.
I'm saying that
I was.
there is a
You were.
general movement of men exodusing from the United States because they are demanded abroad, and women are not.
Okay, that's
American
fine.
women are not.
That's fine. This is conversation one-on-one, and I'm able to have a conversation, so you don't have to try me. Thank you.
So what
I
is the
appreciate you.
solution?
I like
don't know,
going
man.
overseas and
I'm
finding
thinking
guys.
passive aggressive.
Because honestly, I don't want to be disagreeable, so I want to know what's the
I think
solution.
you sound like a
because
bitch.
Yeah, well,
on
you
your
know what?
femininity.
You look like a bitch. All right? The
Oh,
raids,
man.
I love London. Come on, man. That's 2014.
I'm not even gonna tell you what you look
Oh,
like.
yeah, well, you know what? I know we look like a cum bucket. A cum bucket, bro. And Dubai and porta potties.
respecting each
Okay,
other.
guys.
Porta potty,
guys,
cum bucket.
you
Is
are
that what you
porta
invite
potty.
women on
Yeah.
your show to
Yeah.
do? You invited me to come on your show to call me a
Chris,
cum
Chris.
bucket.
All right, Martin. All
Chris,
right.
man.
Fear, Martin. Cum bucket.
Yeah.
Actually, me, I survived the war. I came here alone, and my masculine was very, very active when I came here because I was survivor, and I forgot how to be woman. So I already learned myself from the
Yeah.
beginning. And next to my man, I realized, hey, here I need just to calm down. Here I need to step away. Here I need him to be like, more stronger.
Oh,
Well, can I
that
be
made me
honest
think of-
about
that just made me
something?
think of a question.
And the psychology also, it's all in open researches. Go and check about relationships, everything. I was learning again and again because we all come to each other to teach.
Do you guys feel like
You were going to say something. Well, this girl was going to say something.
I was just going to say there are some men that they don't understand what true masculinity is. So sometimes they force it on a woman, let's say, and then we kind of we have to force ourselves on them because it's just it's fucking rude.
Because they don't know how to lead, right?
Right, but that's not all men. I mean, some men know how to be masculine, and then we know how to be, more feminine. And then the traditional roles come out to play, which some people
That
don't
was
like tradition.
actually-
I mean, I think it's the younger people that don't really appreciate traditions much. Which everyone evolves. Goddamn.
Someone else have something?
That's what I was actually gonna. I was gonna ask, does a woman's masculinity corresponds with how a man treats her?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Yes.
component too. Yeah.
100%.
But if
Mainly
you just,
why a man
but
leaves or
there's women that
cheats.
just naturally exude masculine energy, and girls that exude natural masculine energy are just less attractive to men. Especially guys. The more masculine a guy is, the more he's able to detect that energy from a female and be like, you know what? Nah, I'm good, man. Because
Pump and dump.
it's just not. Yeah, you just have sex
Pump and
with her
dump
and
at
throws her
best.
to the side of the road because we don't want to deal with those girls, man. Like, I don't think you guys understand that a man's life is a lot harder than a woman's life in 2024, especially. We have to. You don't agree? You disagree?
Hell no.
Okay, real quick. Okay, how many of you? How many of you think? Who do you think? How many of you think that women live a harder life than men in 2024? Raise of hands. You think women do?
I don't know.
Okay. Who else does?
I don't know.
I don't want to compare it. I
Okay.
don't.
Well, let me tell you why. So, Men live a way harder life than women, and the reason why is because men must earn their value. When I'm 18 years old, I'm a fucking nobody. Nobody cares about me. I need to go to get an education. I need to earn some money. I need to build up my status. I need to go to the gym and build up my body. Everything that makes me attractive needs to be earned. I need to get competence. I need to get worldly. I need to be able to have good conversations. That all takes time. Girl turns 18, she could be on a boat with a millionaire. So women are born with their value and men are simply not. So you're telling me a 18-year-old girl can't be around a millionaire?
I feel like at the same, I feel like yes and no to the same, like you, a woman has to work on their body. A woman has the same thing that you're saying about being 18 and doing all this stuff. A woman has to do the same thing.
Let me finish my
to
thought.
keep it their look.
Let me finish my thought. Let me finish my thought. Because the whole statement I'm trying to make is that men have to work a lot harder in life than women do to get the same dating benefits or get opportunities given to them, right? So since men have to live a much harder life than women do, right, and we have to go out there and earn it, once we actually become attractive and we have the ability to attract a woman, why would we want to sit there and fight a woman? We have to fight the world to get to where we're at in the first place. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like the last thing I want to do after working all day and like going out there and competing with other men that are masculine is now I have to go and compete with my girl when I get home.
Yeah.
I think
that's a headache.
It's harder for women on a different scale, though.
How's it harder for women? Go ahead.
As far as like the whole, let's go back to being 18 and she can get on a yacht with a millionaire. Now people are sexualizing her and doing all of this because she looks a certain way at 18, and it probably won't go away. It's probably natural. She probably doesn't have to work on her body as much, but she has to worry about men harassing her sexually and all these things. So it's different problems on a different scale.
Yeah, but okay.
That's true.
Men have to worry about walking around getting killed in public.
And so do women. They have to worry about getting kidnapped.
Men are way more like.
No, you can say that. We're on Rumble now. Actually, men experience significantly more violent crime than women do. Men are overwhelmingly the victims of majority crime versus women. But the problems that you mentioned, right? But here's the thing. At least when a girl's beautiful, though she does have to deal with harassment and weirdos, doors open for her that would never open up for men.
Offer it, yeah.
Can
you understand? And these opportunities. Wait, hold on.
Work hard.
You're a singer, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're in the music industry, right? Have you met celebrity artists before?
Most, you know?
I guarantee you, if I took a male artist with your same skill level, he would meet 0 fucking celebrities.
Yeah, but now I have to work twice as hard as a man because they won't take me as serious as a man because I'm a woman.
But you're getting the look, you're getting the opportunity, you're able to get studio time, you're able to be around these individuals, you're able to gain the knowledge. You are given certain opportunities that other men will never get simply because they have a dick and you have a vagina.
Should I hope so?
You hope?
Let's speak that into existence.
Okay.
I hope so.
This right here, freeze the fucking show right now.
Wow.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. I haven't said it in like a few months now. Privilege is invisible to those that have it.
Yeah.
You know how many fucking male artists would fucking kill to be in a room with a famous music producer or an artist, etc., to at least be able to meet them and shake their hand, versus you're saying, well, I hope so.
Manifest.
I'll give you an example. This podcast right here, you're in front of what, 20,000 people watching right now?
I'm a tourist.
You said you're a singer, right? That's promo. Guys that want to do the same thing, they can't.
Yeah.
We don't bring guys in here. That's opportunity. But I think you're very privileged,
what if that's y'all's preference? Y'all's preference is to bring women to this table. Like, why not bring the guys?
That's a good point.
Because men, hold on. Because what did I just tell you about 4 minutes ago?
Privilege.
No, before that.
That was like 2 minutes ago.
How they have to earn?
3 minutes ago.
There you go. Men have to earn their value while women don't.
We did bring them up here, by the way.
Oh, she's
and
smart.
they're successful.
Okay, W.
That's good. Then okay.
But you came up here. We don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm Kima Renee.
All right.
So I hope you can remember that.
today.
Yeah, I think you just flew because the whole argument was I think men have a harder existence than women do, and then you went ahead to prove the point for me, even in your own industry.
I feel like men.
That's just one industry of music and entertainment. We haven't even talked about the other things.
I have my opinion, and those are very valid points, but I just don't feel like it's harder. I think everyone has their own problems, and the scale of life is balance. The scale of life is not like this.
For sure.
It is not like this.
Yeah, but the problems that you get are a byproduct of getting opportunity versus the men that I'm talking about don't even get the opportunity. You're saying, well, I get harassed by guys, blah, blah, blah. Well, one of those guys might be a music producer. One of those guys might know someone that could make your career happen. One of those guys might create something for you in the future that sets something up. Like, you're missing.
I'm not knocking that.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. The men don't even get this opportunity. You at least have the privilege of being able to say, well, I get harassed even though I get all these opportunities.
Sometimes men have the privilege of being a man. Like, just because they're a man, they're going to get the job over a female or over a woman.
Really?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Really?
Come on now.
Like where at Hooters?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what degree do you
How about
have?
this? Let's have fun with
I
this.
promise you, if
Since-
you and I took a test, I promise you I would have a way higher score than you will ever have, baby. Way higher score. I'm way more smarter than you'll ever be. More intelligent.
Ranch or blue cheese?
You may be more successful, but
Ranch or blue cheese? Yo,
Oh, yeah,
I'll be in a couple of years. Let's see who's smarter,
you're
baby.
in pre-med. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna ask you, give me one right or privilege that men have that women don't. Besides, and I'll just say it, the ability that men have to have sex with girls and not be judged. Name one right or privilege that men have over women.
To go outside at night and walk by themselves.
I'll refute that here in a second.
Okay.
What about you?
I'm not gonna say it right. I'm just gonna say
Or privilege.
I didn't get a job over a man before, and I'm just gonna say that.
What was the job field then?
It was a valet job, some driving stuff, but that goes back to the whole thing that women can't drive, and I've have experience in valet driving, but I guess it wasn't enough, and I see that all the employees at that place specifically were men.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if I don't know if that's like a whole worldly thing, but I know that is a
Maybe the
thing.
person that beat you out had just more experience and training and more knowledge and was just a better candidate.
Some of those, okay.
Because I could make an argument because
I know someone that I knew someone that worked there, and some of those people were actually just starting. It was not that they had more experience than me.
But did they beat you out for that position? You're saying they were
Yeah.
already there, so they already had the job.
No, they applied when I applied, or maybe after I applied, and they still got the job, and they had less experience than I did.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't think that it's something on their resume that might have been better or whatever it may be?
What would you think?
I don't know.
More
This
experience?
LA company, but
Longer time?
I'm
But
saying what I've
I'm saying
noticed.
is it wasn't that though. That's what I'm saying. What would you
Male-dominated
think if it
jobs-
wasn't that? I had some ears on the inside. Well, it wasn't that. So,
Well, I'll tell you this. Downstairs in our valet, they hire women as well. And I would argue that honestly the guys are going to be better because of their experience with cars. But just because, just because to be fair, and as well for you to give you a job, they'll hire you too. But you have to prove yourself as well. Just like
Male-dominated
But they're
fields
gonna-
are more likely to hire women than men are.
yeah, 100%.
Especially with cars.
that's,
yeah.
that's what I mean right
Just-
there.
Yeah, but
No,
they're more likely to hire
you.
women.
Yeah.
It's just that
No.
those candidates might have just been better than you.
Okay.
I'm
But
just saying,
he said something about them knowing more about cars. I'm going to use that. I feel like when people people think about things like that, they're going to say, okay, we have a woman here that has hella experience, and we have a man here that doesn't really have experience, but he knows about cars, so I'm going to hire him
well,
because
that's
he knows
pertinent
about
to the
cars.
job position, though.
Look
That's
at
a
doing
skill
here.
set.
Look at doing here.
That's a
Same
skill
thing.
set.
If I go to hairdressing place to become a hairdresser, guess what? I'm a guy. So all frit girls are better with hair because they do hair. So it just wherever you work. That's a bad argument.
I don't do hair, so
Using it as an example.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah, knowing about cars is a skill set that is pertinent to that job field. So therefore, it is something that makes them have more, I guess,
So we
leverage
going,
over you in getting the
skill set
position.
versus experience when it comes to that.
A skill set might be
Okay.
more important than experience based on their current employee pool. You don't know what the boss is looking for. They might
That's
have a bunch
real.
of guys that are experienced and they're like, you know what, we need a guy that actually can, like, maybe if their car isn't working, you can open up the hood and do something. You don't know what the employer needs and what they're looking for.
That's real, but
Stick
that
shift?
yeah,
Manual?
yeah.
Up a hill?
Is that required in? Well, I mean, if it's like a parking garage, yeah. I've never like driven on the road
All right,
with
so
a stick shift car.
Going back to what I was
Like,
saying,
I know how to drive
Can
a
you
stick
name one
shift.
right or privilege that men have over women in society besides being able to have sex without being judged by it?
One what?
One privilege or right that men have over women besides being able to just have sex with a bunch of girls without being judged.
I don't really understand.
I'll answer
that.
for you. There is none.
I don't
There is none.
understand. I don't understand that. Give me an example of
There
what
is
you
no
mean.
privilege or right that
Give
men
me
have over
give me an
women.
example so that I can counteract that.
Bruh, see, you're just trying to argue.
No,
Give me
I'm
examples
not.
so I can counteract
No, I'm not trying to argue. Don't get me wrong. Don't misunderstand me. I'm really just trying to understand what you're trying to say so that I can respond
I'll say it
accordingly.
nice and clearly. I'll answer for you. There is no right or privilege that men have that women don't, besides the ability to have sex without being judged with a lot of people. Now, you mentioned walking home.
I don't understand what you mean by that. That's why I'm asking you to
Don't worry,
give me an
that went
example.
over your head.
English.
That went over your head.
Does anybody else understand? Help me out here. Anybody else understand what
I
he's trying
understand.
like?
I don't know. It is.
What about flights?
Women at the table, not you, John. Women, do you understand what he's saying?
I mean, I kind of.
Repeat it one more time.
Yeah, repeat it one more time, right?
What can
I
men
need you to
do
repeat that.
that women can't without being judged?
Well, also,
Is that what you're saying?
Take your shit.
See, so it's not just me.
men take advantage of
Please
women.
give me something to work with. That's what I'm asking you.
Okay.
I feel like men take advantage of women.
I'm going to say this one more time.
He's gonna explain.
I'm going to say this one more time, and then I'm going to go over to her to address her point. There is no right or privilege that men experience in 2024 in the United States that women don't also have a privilege or access to, besides the ability to have sex with a multitude of different women, aka having a higher body count, without being judged. In other words, women have every single advantage and privilege that men do, and I would argue even more so. Women have more rights and privileges than men do. That is why I say a woman's life is easier in 2024 than a man's. Now, you made the argument of being able to walk home around at night safely.
Just in general.
Okay. Statistically speaking, that is not true. Men are overwhelmingly the victims of violent crime, way more than women.
By who? By other men?
Yeah, by other men. Yeah.
Okay. I feel like that just proved the point. That's your own fault. You guys are the problem.
So actually, under
it's
that
men
logic,
against men.
we're
But
not the
talking
problem because
about
we're not attacking
men
women
against
more.
women.
We're attacking men more. we're actually doing you a better by us assaulting men. We're actually helping you out.
Literally.
Is that really helping us?
That's why women have to be women and not fight. That's it. That's why we need to be women and not fight and not be attacking because they're already fighting.
They'll
Why
turn
we
on
would?
you if you get too condescending.
And you said
I don't want to fight.
I'm not
especially
talking
don't want to fight a
about
man.
violent crime. I'm talking about getting assaulted. Like if
what
you're
about
being standing up, here's your
Assault?
phone.
Are you talking about
You can look
sexually assaulted? Because violent is assault.
Absolutely. No,
Okay.
I'm talking about sexually assaulted.
Sexually assaulted. Okay.
Like, what if any of us go outside and we want to walk to a club right now? What do you think the odds are of us getting there safely? In all honesty.
Very high.
You're
Very
brickle,
high.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
Even right now on the street, there's hella girls.
Not Brickle. Literally
Can you
anywhere
reverse
else.
the question?
Okay,
Anywhere
what about
Where?
being standing up?
Don't be sick of me
Miami
yet.
Gardens.
Don't be
There
sick
you
of me
go.
Bro,
yet.
if you don't understand,
Can you reverse the question?
I've said it
I would even walk
plenty
there.
of
Reverse
times
it.
in plain English.
I
different
agree,
way.
but I don't
I
really
think-
get judged for my body counts. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Not the cap.
Again, and I find it interesting that your boyfriend, you guys met in a stat class. So you should be able to understand simply that, like, if as a man you have way higher likelihood of being assaulted, robbed, or the victim of violent crime walking around at night than a woman. I get it. Like, as a woman, it's scary because you don't have the capability to defend yourself to the same degree as a man. However, men are overwhelmingly the victims of violent crime, way higher than women. When women are victims of violent crimes, a lot of times it's by someone they know.
Yeah, and you're using sexual assault. Like, guys typically can't sexually assault another guy.
I didn't say that.
You did
I didn't
use
even
sexual assault
imply
as an
that.
example.
I thought we were talking about women. Are we not talking
So
about
can you
women?
name? So since we went ahead and refuted that, can you name another right or privilege that men have over women besides the body count thing that I mentioned?
More pay.
That's not true either, actually.
Okay, what about presidents? How a woman would literally get booted off immediately if they were to run for president, and how we've never.
Hillary
had
did a successful presidential run in 2016.
I'm talking about presidents. I'm not talking about presidential one.
You said she would get
I'm
booted off
talking
as soon as
about-
she tried. That's what you just said.
Okay, then let me snatch that away. Let's talk about how we've never had a female president, point blank, period, in this country.
All right.
Can we talk about that?
Sure. I mean,
Can we talk about how? What if any of us said, "Hey, I want to be president"? You'd laugh. You'd laugh at
I'd
any
be
girl
scared.
saying that.
Well, a lot of guys say
is the
that
end of the
women are
world.
too emotional.
Well,
What the fuck?
first
this
of
how
all,
y'all
a
feel about
president
your
is like,
moms?
it's really like a puppet, to be honest.
what?
Nowadays, like, really, he's not calling all the shots.
Like a class president.
Maybe Xi Jinping.
I mean, there's a multitude of reasons why we can explain that, but I mean, to your first point about women getting paid less, that's actually not true at all. The reason why women get paid less is because they simply deserve less. They work less hours in general.
Women deserve less.
Yes.
Yeah, I wrote a book about it. But
This is why I work at
but-
where I work at, so I can scam people just like purple over
Can
here.
I buy it on Amazon?
Yeah, you can actually. But this isn't me just talking shit. Like this is all facts, right?
No,
So,
I will buy it on Amazon.
We deserve less. That's
Yeah.
why we take from them.
no.
All right.
So,
Period.
the reason why women earn less.
It's a pamphlet. It's tiny.
Yeah, because women deserve less. Anyway.
Men deserve
Always
to
in the
get
Yeah,
the
it's
other
less
way.
than 100
I
pages.
feel like I have to live
Can
like
I
this.
see that?
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I have to.
Not right now. Not right now. So the reason why, and I go over this in excruciating detail in the book, but I'll just simplify it. The reason why women earn less money than men is because they go into job fields a lot of times that just simply pay less, and they go and get degrees that pay less by choice.
Okay.
Right? So are there women out there that want to be doctors like yourself? Yeah, for sure. But that's a minority of women. Most women don't want to work these types of jobs. They want to work a nice air-conditioned office job that might pay less, or secretary, whatever, some type of assistant position. That's what most women do.
So you're saying
They wanna do.
most women deserve less?
Because they earn less. Yes, they earn less because they deserve it.
Most women, not all women.
Yeah, of course, it's never all.
Cool.
It's never all. But I'm telling you, a staggering majority go into job fields that pay less.
I agree
That's why
with
they
you.
earn less. So, and here's the funny part. Women are overrepresented in college. And a bachelor's degree is actually one of the biggest indicators that you earn more money. But why do women earn less even though they make up almost 3/4 of college attendees?
I have a question though. I think
Where do you
that
get these stats from?
They're all online.
They're all online. I mean,
United States government.
They're all there.
I mean, they're all there. But I mean, everyone knows that women
I
women
believe
dominate
you.
college attendance.
I
That's
believe
a
you, and
fact.
I agree with you. I'm just wondering.
Yeah, women dominate college attendance. But yeah, so and then as far as like female presidents go, I mean, I would argue that's not true because Hillary just literally did a successful presidential run. She lost. Mm-hmm. But I would argue even women don't want to vote for a female.
I definitely didn't want to vote for
I guess
Hillary
you can
because of
speak
who
for
she is.
It depends on who she is.
Men are just better leaders in
ready?
general. Like the traits it takes to be a leader, deductive problem solving skills, logic, rationale, emotional control, temperance, all these things. Men are just better than women.
Emotional control.
every big man's
Inventing
head.
things.
I mean, the war wasn't started by them.
Men are better at almost every leadership trait that's required to be better leaders. This is why. What, did you guys forget maybe about 30 minutes ago when I asked you, would you want to be the leader in a relationship or not? All of you said no.
Yeah.
I said it depends on what it is that I tried to tell you that it depends on what it is we're leading in. It does, and I'm not trying to argue. I'm just saying that if I am more knowledgeable on something, then I want to lead
in general, there's
that.
a leader. Like you might be able to pick out
Yes,
the curtains
true.
colors.
You're right.
But I'm talking about there is a main leader in every relationship. I'm asking, would you want to be the leader or him?
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, no, I don't. But
so
yeah.
so men are just better at leading, and women want it that way. That's just the way it is. I mean, it's
Okay.
just biology. So it's
I'll
like
take that.
I know you're making the argument like, why are there female presidents? I mean, there's a bunch of reasons for that.
Absolutely.
But I'd argue even women don't want to vote for a female president a lot of the times.
It depends on who's running.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, sure.
Do you hate women?
I had that question.
No, it's a
I had that
genuine
question in the
question.
beginning, but then
I
I
feel
seen all
like
of
you're
us.
looking at me like I'm being sarcastic. I'm genuinely asking.
He loves us.
Then why
That's
are you
we're all
here?
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking because a lot of your
hope so.
takes
Yeah, go
towards
ahead.
women make us feel small.
Okay, is stating an objective fact or facts that might paint women in a, I guess maybe unflattering light, does that mean I hate them?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
I just
Here's
haven't
the
really
answer to your
heard
question.
any good
But hold on.
things.
Let me see. He hates men too then. Let me see. He hates men as well.
I didn't say he hated them. I was asking whether or not he did. He said he doesn't.
Well, I want to
I
say
was just
something
trying to
about
have a
the
better
roles
understanding.
with-
I just find
You're
that that's,
looking at me crazy.
I find
like,
it
I'm
interesting
just-
that like that's your response to me saying things that are objectively true between the two genders and our differences. It's just that no one really has these very difficult
Triggered
conversations
3
with women.
tipped
That- what is my
$50.
response?
Triggered 3 ranted from Rumble
Last.
and says the girl with the white bow took the short bus to the podcast.
The what?
I'm sorry, you said
Oh my
what?
God, what did she say?
Short bus.
No, I said
short-
that.
What does that mean?
I find it interesting that after our conversation,
you don't
the
know.
main takeaway in question is, do you hate women? When all I've said is just, they're unflattering facts about females, but
Yeah, but
doesn't
normally
mean I hate
people
them.
don't hyper focus on women in this way. At least I haven't seen much content that focuses on women in this light and makes them feel, like you said,
Well,
smaller and isn't so unflattering. So I'm just trying to get a better understanding of why
okay,
you
let me
paint
ask you
women
this:
so unflattering.
who controls their feelings? You or me?
Who controls their feelings?
Yeah. Do I control your feelings or do you control
I
your
control
feelings?
my feelings.
So if you feel small, whose problem is that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay. So if you went and you said most men are losers, fat, incompetent, feeble, idiots, I wouldn't feel small. I'd be like, you're actually fucking right.
Yep.
No,
They
you're
are.
right. You're right. It could be a projection.
See, but this is the difference between men and women. If you guys went ahead and criticized men in here, I wouldn't start crying. I'd be like, yeah, you're fucking right. Yeah, this is a problem with men in the West. But if I criticize women, you guys always go ahead and attribute what I say to yourself. And be like, oh, that's fucked up. Do you hate women?
How dare
No, I'm
you.
just telling you objective, uncomfortable realities about females in the United States, which is the whole discussion started off Passport Bros.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get to an understanding
Can
of
we go
how
back
you
to that
reach
too?
these uncomfortable realities, but that's a different conversation.
Because it's reality.
Women just more emotional by itself.
Yeah,
They're
that's true.
uncomfortable
That's
realities.
it.
They're not
How dare you.
realities that most people
How
would
dare you
agree
make
with.
sense?
Yeah, I was gonna say who's
Damn
reality.
right.
I'm sorry. You said they're not realities that what?
They're not realities that most people or everyone would agree with, you know? Like,
Okay, but
I'm-
that doesn't make it not right though.
no, you're right. It doesn't.
And if anything, we're harder on men than women, by the way.
like
Way harder
Yeah,
on men.
I mean,
light
way harder.
years.
A fact is a
Light
fact,
years
regardless of whether you agree with it or not. I would say I would argue it's a low IQ trait to say I disagree with something that is objectively true. So like, if you went ahead and you told me most guys are losers in America, and I told you I disagree with that, well, I'd be a fucking retard for saying that because the truth is that most are losers.
Yep.
Majority
like,
of people are losers.
You know,
in America.
like I'm not gonna sit here and get angry and be like, you
I agree
hate
with you,
men for
John.
saying that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
but
no, you're
most,
right.
most
Broken
people
families.
don't
I
shed
agree.
light on this subject, so I was asking why you did and
Yeah,
if you
because
hate
women are in a privileged position where we can't criticize them.
Yeah.
We're one of the few podcasts that criticizes and says, yo, we criticize men too, right?
Yeah.
But no one gives a fuck when you criticize men. We criticize women about, hey, this is why guys are leaving the United States. And most girls, instead of like listening and be like, why are the men leaving? Damn, I should write this shit down. I mean, this is what men are looking for. They say, well, that's because you guys are trying to pay for pussy outside or whatever.
Those
You just-
women are cheaper.
Yeah, women are
Correct.
cheaper.
Cheaper in the most expensive city in the world.
So there's
You
a-
mentioned one city, but okay.
So there's a problem in America that women are facing, especially where they can't find men or retain men long enough, and they say, "Why did he ghost me? Why did he leave me alone?" I don't get it, and it's because you don't see the picture as you. What you want to happen is him to stay with you and be with you, right? But guess what he wants? Submissive, quiet, modest woman.
Not even that. Not even that extreme. Just cooperative.
Compliance.
I don't want compliance. If I have a fucking idea, I don't want like you to pick every part of it apart where you're not even qualified to pick my fucking idea apart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like everything has to be an argument. Everything, and it's not all
It
girls
should
like
be a
this, but it's
team, like,
it's a
honestly.
general thing I've
Yeah.
noticed among American women, typically who come from single mother households.
And also, you can have your input for a man, 100%. But understand, if he's the man you chose to trust and follow, let him lead. Hey, babe, you know what?
Right.
I love that you're doing this, but what about this? What do you think? And he'll tell you, you know what, babe, that's a good idea. Or, you know, babe, I'm doing this way because of this X, Y, Z. And then you know for a fact, okay, you know what? I trust this guy. I'll follow his lead.
And
Yeah, that's the kind of
you mentioned the
relationship I
50-50
like.
partnership thing. I disagree with that very
Neck and neck.
strongly.
50-50.
And the reason why I disagree with it is because men and women are not equal, so therefore we can never be 50-50.
There's no 50-50.
Well,
when you bring a
so-
woman into your life, like she's going to drain resources out of you. Period.
Okay, I guess I suppose it doesn't like so. I do all of the cooking and like most of the cleaning in the house,
As you should.
right? And
my
but I'm
God,
saying
Chris.
financially wise, we both contribute as much as we can
I
and
was
make
gonna
sure.
bring
And if
that up,
somebody
yeah.
needs something, we help each other when we have to. That's what I didn't say you should be trying 50-50, not that each puts half. That you should be giving your everything to your relationship because that's what a relationship is.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of like what I just said. Mutual,
really
mutual
100 on 100, not
cooperation.
50.
That's a
And
mutual
there are ways
cooperation.
that there are
Absolutely.
ways that my fiance contributes that I can't contribute because I don't have the know-how that I don't.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but I'm contributing
Relationship
in other
contribution
ways.
is one thing, but I'm talking about when we're talking about equity in the leadership of that relationship, it can never be forfeited to the female ever. I don't think women are competent enough to lead a man in any type of marital or sexual relationships. I mean, if you look at the three Abrahamic religions, right? Judaism, Islam, Christianity, even other cultures, why is it that in all these different cultures, all these different nations, all these different places in the world, they all have always defaulted to male leadership over women? But they never knew each other before the advent of the internet. But they all knew, naturally, men need to lead. It's because men are designed to lead and women are designed to follow. That's why I don't agree with the whole premise of 50-50 relationships. I agree that you need to contribute. However, when it comes to equity in the leadership, it needs to be the man.
Okay, so my stance on that is, what if there's a time?
Pearl.
What if there's a time when, let's say, a man loses his mom, He's going through something completely emotionally hardship, and he's having a hard time. So now the woman has to step forward and allow him to take his time, and she needs to lead and handle shit for him until he's able to come back.
How
and
many
assume
times is
his
the mom going
role.
to die in his lifetime?
I'm just saying there are things
Bars.
like that happen that a woman needs to be prepared
But how many times
to
is his
come
mom going to
forward.
die in his lifetime?
Well, obviously once. He's only got one mom.
So would it be fair to say that's a fraction of the time of the relationship, probably?
Right. Yeah, no,
Okay.
definitely. But
So I'm talking about overall.
I suppose, I guess. Yeah,
If a woman steps up for 5%, that's cool. But what I'm saying is that in general, the man needs to be the dictator, the leader, and the person that's, you know, orchestrating how the relationship goes.
How many of you in here want to take care of your man and be the leader? How many of you really want that? Like, you're the provider, taking care of your man.
How many of you have a man? 1, 2,
barely, bro.
3.
You said you're single.
I never said I was single. I said I was
4.
married to the game.
That's his name?
Well, that means she's single.
But that's the point here. Like, women are working hard because they have to, and they have to be independent, right? Because obviously men aren't stepping up. But it's tiring. It's a lot of effort and stress.
Think about this.
You don't want that. Think about this.
Think about this.
If you want to have the best possible scenario, it's a man saying, you know what? I want to be with you. I want you to have my kids. I'll take care of you. If you get that, you can do your hobbies or work. If you want to, you don't have to. Isn't that better?
And
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, because you know,
it's way better.
And the only reason I
that way.
brought that up because a lot of women come on the podcast, right, and say, "Oh, you know, 50-50 partnerships, etc." A lot of girls say it, and I think that's a feminist talking point, and I think that's a big reason why the divorce rate is so high in the United States, is because women think that they're equal to their men. And I would argue
they
they're
think
not.
they're better, bro.
Or better,
Average
even
American
worse.
woman
Or
thinks
better,
they're
yeah.
better than men. We're living in this delusional bubble.
Matter of fact, follow my Twitter real quick. I got a whole thing on this.
Oh, really?
I got a whole thing on this. I tweeted about this yesterday. Do you think a majority of women in the United States respect the majority of men in the United States? We start here and then work our way. What do you think? Do you think a majority of women respect the majority? You alive, bro?
I'm listening to everything y'all saying.
Yeah.
Okay, can you answer the question?
Finish the question.
That's what I'm saying. You listen to shit, nigga. All right.
Do you think a majority of men, a majority of women respect a majority of men?
In America.
I feel like it depends on how your man is moving.
Marley I. Mal. Tipped $50. Marley I. Mal ranted from Rumble and says to the women who say men have more privilege than them, next time you get in the club for free, tell the promoter to charge you full price just like the men. In the name of equal privilege.
Equal privilege. That's true.
It's true.
Let the men in. You guys are the men. You're hosting it. Let other men in.
That was funny.
Like,
Okay, you were in a
That's
club
funny.
with that same mentality and see what
You're
happens.
funny.
but it's all going back to you guys having the power to change that and not doing it. So like,
Okay.
you set that system up. That's on
I agree.
you.
She just moved the goalpost.
I know,
It doesn't refute the fact that women still have
That's
inherent
right.
privilege.
Fill that nightclub up
If you
with
have a
men. That'll get
problem
more.
with If you
dudes
have
there.
a problem with it,
It's the
fix
number one
it.
reason
Stop
men leave the nightclubs. There's too many fucking dudes there.
Right. No Diddy.
Oh,
No Diddy.
I think it's too soon.
I agree. We should fix it.
So yeah, do you think a majority of women respect the majority of men in America?
I feel like if your man is doing what he's supposed to do,
No,
then
no,
No, not your man. General
general.
statement. General
men in
statement.
general,
Regular dudes.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
No.
No.
No. I want to start by saying I was dominant. No, let me talk. Thank you. I haven't talked this whole time. Let me
No.
talk.
I literally
My
went like
turn?
this. Like, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't need the attitude.
I was raised dominantly around men, and I've noticed that since we're younger, girls are told you're a princess, you're this, you're that. Men are already treated harshly, if I'm being honest. So no, I think we're kind of trained to be rude to them and belittle them, if I'm being honest, and I'm guilty of it as well, like treating my brothers like shit. It's yes. We don't respect them.
Accountability.
Most of us.
Accountability. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, right now you're being disrespectful when I was just giving you the floor.
I thought
And I'm the host of the show. That's what I'm trying. Like, bro, like, see, like, if you're willing to do that, like, I can't even see how you would treat a regular guy. Holy fuck, man. What about you?
Also,
Nowadays,
there's angle
hell
there.
no.
Angle.
Yeah, I feel like
Angle?
2024 is just like different.
Okay, what about you?
Who said that?
You don't think women respect the majority
Well,
of
I
men?
said no, dude.
No.
No. All right. What about you?
I respect everybody until they've given me a reason not to. But
That's cap. You don't respect pedophiles.
Go.
no, I don't. You're right.
Well, that's a reason not
all
to.
men
that is a reason.
That's a reason not
that's a
to.
reason
That goes.
not to.
Okay. What about you?
Hell no.
Yeah, I don't respect a lot of men.
Yeah, facts.
Shocker.
I couldn't tell.
I wasn't even asking for yourself. I was asking you just in general. You didn't even want to.
Yeah, I fucking hate men.
I'm sorry. You guys are great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I was just asking in general. I mean, if you want to treat it to yourself, but I was just asking in general. But okay, what about you?
That's
Do you
fine,
think
bro.
a majority of women
She's been a
respect the
good
majority of
sport.
men?
She's been a good sport.
I feel like respect is due to a dog. So I don't know how other people feel, but
All right.
What?
that's how I feel.
Wait, what was that?
You got my
I feel like
open?
respect is due
Well,
to a dog. You know,
Aren't men dogs?
Pull up Dex.
I mean, then respect is due. Like
There you go.
All right,
respect
scroll
is
down.
due.
Scroll down a bit. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep
Are we
going.
looking at this?
Damn,
No.
are you still here, man?
Okay.
Damn,
Yeah, I'm still here. Keep going. Okay, this one right here. Okay. Show this clip right here. Enlarge it.
Yep.
These fucking guys paid $150. Okay, so look, she's gonna. We'll play it from the beginning again. So, yeah, play it from the beginning.
She's spits in their mouth. That's why I don't respect men.
There you
What
go.
the
Thanks for saying it, because I literally just tweeted this. Go back.
I have a
And I
friend
said,
that does that.
This is precisely why a majority of women don't respect the majority of men. This girl is average at best, degrading these simps for a profit.
Yeah.
Let me know when you see hot girls paying $150 to be publicly spit on, smacked, and humiliated by a random average guy.
They do
I'll
it for free.
wait.
They do it for free.
Was any of you dating any of these
I've seen it for
guys?
free.
Chill,
I've literally seen 50
sister. I would
Cent.
never
like,
do that.
You know
Fuck
what? Never
no.
mind. Let me not.
Hold on. You said who? Go ahead, finish your sentence.
Not gonna name
50
drop.
Cent.
Never mind.
Because you know what you're about to say is retarded.
Never mind.
Because you were going to name an exception to the rule for this.
I didn't know it was Inception. Because what if it's a random person?
No,
Like you
he
said,
is.
random.
No,
you
he's
said
not.
random.
No, he said
No, he's
average
not.
guy on the
Average,
tweet said
average,
average
yeah.
guy.
You just said something about a random guy. You said something.
A random average guy.
Average.
Oh, okay, average. Okay, I shut up. I shut up.
Thank you.
I can't.
Yo,
I
what is the
can't.
comprehension test that you guys have here in Florida? In Connecticut, it's called CONCAP. What do y'all have in high school?
People in Florida are
Listen,
really
I'm
dumb.
not ashamed of my slow moments. Okay,
SATs.
I'm not ashamed.
Yo,
I have them often.
the entire show went over your head.
F-cat,
How
dude.
tall are you?
FCAT
5'8".
EOC.
Everything went over your head though.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it
like,
does sometimes.
The point I'm trying to display here is you got these guys paid their hard-earned money to have a random average girl spit in their mouth,
Bro,
put water on them, and slap them.
That's
But
nasty,
if I
bro.
took a woman that's attractive and I told her, hey, pay money to this average dude to spit on you and slap you, you'd be like, no. The only time women accept behavior like that is from, which you were slipped up and almost said, 50 Cent, yeah, a celebrity. They'll take it from that. They'll take it from Trey Songz. But women
Oh my
have some
God,
type
you
of
retract
self-respect where they're not going to take that from a loser.
Also, would anyone in here date those two guys?
No,
At all?
Them.
But that's
There you go.
why I said I don't respect a lot of men.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Notice how we kind of laughed because we were like, you didn't have to say it for yourself. You could have just said it, whatever. But that's fine.
But yeah, men don't let themselves be respected. Like
Yeah.
men don't ask for respect.
Yeah, because they want sex.
And
Whose
that's
problem
valid.
is that though?
It's theirs, and
It's
that's
their
what we're
problem.
that's what we're trying to
Absolutely.
fix.
And that's
Yeah.
why
That's why we
we
exist.
coach
Shame
men
for
to become
them.
better because it
Yeah.
happens, man.
That's why
Oh,
everyone
very
needs to
good.
leave their
Well,
space.
Thank God for y'all.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just I just find it interesting because like there's entire industries, right? She mentioned before finessing guys for tips. She's a dancer. That's her job is to finesse and get money out of guys.
OnlyFans.
Like OnlyFans, pornography. Like, I mean, if you look at the whole sex industry for women, right? Whether it's starts because I'm not. I mean, I wouldn't consider a waitress in the sex industry, but anything where you're able to monetize your beauty, it's all basically to finesse guys of their money to some degree.
I think it's more talent.
Let's have some fun here, by the way.
Yeah.
So, ladies on the panel, we had a chat asked you earlier to name 3 countries.
Oh, sorry.
So let's do some games here. 3 countries you can't name: USA, Mexico, or Canada, and you can't repeat what the girl said before you. All right. So we'll start right here with you.
She saw it last time.
Show she did.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
Well,
I
right here.
didn't. I never started.
I asked you, do men and women
went this way.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
He's writing notes.
We'll start here. So name 3 countries, and you can't name where you're from. So no USA.
No USA.
No Canada, no Mexico.
Or Geechee.
The Bahamas.
Okay. 2 more.
Dubai.
Dubai.
Okay.
One more.
country.
You got this.
Damn it. It's
I
only
do.
over 100.
History was in geography was never my strongest subject.
Did she say history? Geometry, nigga. Did she say history?
Help me out, chat. Y'all hating so hard.
You don't need no man to help you, girl. You don't need no man to help you.
My man.
Country. Iraq.
Iraq.
Okay. So,
That was ant. That was an ant.
That was.
Yeah, Dubai's not a country.
Dubai's not a country.
You stupid.
Dubai's a city.
Shame.
Kenya,
I was just gonna-
Guatemala, and Argentina.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, what about you?
Brazil, Argentina.
She said Argentina.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Russia, Japan.
There you go.
Okay.
You can't name countries that were mentioned during the show. Russia and Japan were mentioned during the show. You got this, Wisco.
Damn.
2 more.
Oh, two
We can all play it.
Damn, I got this.
France, New Zealand.
All right.
Okay.
What about
Good
you?
job.
Turkey.
Ooh.
Good.
Turkey bacon.
2 more.
Oh,
You got
shit.
this.
Oh, yo, that mic though, man.
What's she grabbing out?
Oh, yeah.
So bad.
She got a grip grip.
Hey, that's how Chris like it too. That's exactly how Chris like
She getting
it.
shy now, nigga. Sorry, Chuck. Go ahead.
Are you
Two
into
more.
producers?
2 more.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Come on, man.
You got this.
Come on, man. Got you.
Get him, Chris.
Think black.
Iceland, Greenland.
There you go.
Okay.
That was
That's
3, right?
that's
That's
three.
three.
That's three.
Actually,
Iceland,
said
Greenland.
Turkey, Iceland,
All right, go ahead.
You got this.
Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia.
Good job.
Dominican Republic, Haiti, and Trinidad.
Yes, sir.
All this strip.
Y'all are eating this up.
Okay.
All right.
Kyrgyzstan, Slovakia, Czech Republic.
Ah.
Is that when you're pressured? Is that?
Okay.
All right, what about you?
Denmark, Norway, Sweden.
Nice.
What was the last one?
Sweden.
Okay. Yeah, European girls always have that shit on lock. Easy.
Not educated in America.
Yeah.
What about you?
I've only been to one country.
Nigeria, Ghana, and Chile.
Did someone name
All right.
Nigeria?
No.
Okay.
She got it.
Oh, and Denmark.
Yeah.
I mean,
Greenland, you mean?
Greenland.
Yeah,
It's
so you
part
gotta
of
name one
Denmark.
more.
It's part of Denmark.
Greenland isn't a country.
That's crazy.
It's part of Denmark.
Um,
Come on, man. Yo, she is stroking a mic,
Cuba.
man.
Jamaica, man.
Oh, you can't
And
say
then I
that.
think somebody spent time in Chile. It was you that said earlier in the show you spent time.
Me? No.
Wait, who was born in Chile? Spent some time in Chile.
No.
That was a day show.
Oh, that was early. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Can you guys go next?
Sure.
Okay, let's start with you.
Oh, purple suit.
Oh. South Korea, North Korea, China.
Amazing.
Yep.
What's that?
Antigua, Bermuda, Caicos.
Bomba
Oh, islands. Yeah.
Oh, North Sudan, South Sudan, Egypt, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. They're like, we got you. Okay.
Have you guys traveled to these places?
Exclusivity.
All right.
Y'all traveled to these places?
Venezuela.
Some of them.
All right.
I don't
Nick,
want them left out.
Is my
that's all.
shit.
Okay, Nick.
I don't agree with absolutely everything, but for the most part, Myron doesn't miss. Keep cooking, Myron. That's from Nick of Sapien. Okay, appreciate that. Cam 2 times this question, ladies. If you had to choose between 2 options, would you have Myron's baby and receive child support in a smash-only relationship, or 2, be in a faithful marriage with 50K dude with 1 child? Bro, you know they're gonna go with.
Wait,
they hate me
what?
now, man. Don't worry, don't answer.
No,
that.
no, no. Say it. Don't feel confident in that question.
Bro, it's right there. Bro,
His head is in the way. I'm sorry. Fresh. Your head is in the way.
I got a smallest head, nigga.
It's actually really big from this angle.
I already know the answer to this.
Fresh, big hat, fresh.
Wait, who's
Nigga,
Myron?
your forehead's big, nigga.
The answer is 1.
If you had to choose between 2 options, would you have Myron's baby and receive child support
Five
in
head, not a forehead.
a smash-only relationship,
What's your net
or
worth?
2, be in a faithful
Yeah,
marriage
they're choosing 1.
with 50K?
They're choosing 1.
I'm poor.
Yeah, we choose one.
Did you say you poor, bro? Nigga, bro.
All right. Rafferty Berkeley says, shout out to MLD, leader of the Hot Dude Army. Have some hot dog money from the hottest wiener in Texas.
What?
Let's go to Texas.
Oh,
Okay.
wait.
I love hot dogs.
No, did he?
Hot dog.
Blastoff says, how's it cheaper to fly to a different country and find a girl to date rather than just going to the club and taking out a random 304?
Bro, you haven't traveled.
What's a 304?
Hope.
I promise you, it's nothing to do with
How is that
financials.
a
Passport
hope?
Bros on top.
You put it in the calculator and turn it upside down, and it says how.
Oh, you guys are a bunch of fucking nerds.
Oh,
Nerds.
you could have just said it.
What is it? Someone
Said it,
called me a
nerd.
Colombian bimbo. Let's
Okay,
hear
Uncle
it.
Luke.
Uncle Luke says,
Uncleluke 1980. Tipped $50. Uncleluke 1980 ranted from Rumble and says this panel full of airheads. Colombian bimbo 2 down from Fresh is a prime example of how Western culture pollutes the mindset of women from traditional countries. MLD, I'm sorry, but there's nothing here.
Airheads are tasty.
you have anything you want to say back to him?
MLB mean?
You said that you were corrupted by feminism.
I have nothing to say to that because he doesn't even sound smart.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that's
I mean, that's kind of a. You're saying that women are like corrupted in because you're from Colombia, which the women.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying. I'm just saying he sounds stupid. I'm not gonna even entertain that.
Okay.
Like, what do you want me to say? Do you want me to get into it and do what I'm supposed to do on the show and be like, no, you're wrong? Like, no, bro. Okay, next.
No, but I mean,
That's your response.
I mean, you can refute it with fact if you can. I mean, you mentioned earlier, like, what should women do, right?
I mean,
remember
it's
you
not-
asked that.
I feel him. I don't have a boyfriend. Obviously, like, that's fine.
Yeah.
What's your family like?
Go ahead, John.
What's your family like?
What's my family like?
Like you come from are they living in Colombia? Are your parents together?
Maria
Brother,
Lord tipped
sister?
$50. Maria Lord ranted from Rumble and says sorry FNF how much money it will take to castle this whole panel of 304.
Oh shit.
What's a
Damn,
304?
whole panel
Don't
of
worry.
hope.
Go ahead, answer your question. Go ahead.
It's a bad thing. I want to hear it.
Your family thing. Go ahead.
I have one sibling. My parents are together.
Where are they?
They are here in the U.S.
And your sibling is a boy, girl?
He's a boy.
Older than you?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay.
I think for women, because you mentioned like, what are the girls supposed to do? I mean, you guys are kind of fucked, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll explain. Women have really high standards in America, super high. Not all, but like a majority, I would argue, have a higher standards than what they bring to the table. So what ends up happening is the guys that have these standards that you're looking for, there's a small percentage of them. So since there's a small percentage of them, do you think they're going to settle?
Nope.
They don't.
Should we go out the country?
Yeah,
Here's the
100%.
problem.
That's what
You
we
can,
do.
yeah. You can. You absolutely can go out the country, but you know what's going to happen when you go out the country? You're going to be competing with these very women.
You would be surprised though. There are certain men who like
But you have no proof of
dominance.
concept based upon your theory. Because if you
I have no proof of concept.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean by that?
No, I don't.
It means you would have a boyfriend if your theory is correct.
Okay, yes, and I'm saying that there's a reason I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not even arguing with you that I am 100% in the right here. There's a reason. Okay.
Yeah, because like the thing is that what you were talking about these girls earlier that like they're cheap or whatever. Like if you're an American woman and you go to like a Colombia or whatever, why are they gonna sit there right and hang out with you when you have all these standards, these Western standards? I need you to make 100K a year, blah blah blah, good looking, charming, charismatic, etc. When he can just get with a girl that's local, that's gonna cost him less, be more feminine, be more submissive. Listen to him. Why would he go about that?
Some men are looking for strong women.
Hold on.
Like you said, not all women deserve less. Not all men are weak.
So you know what happens over there?
Wow.
Hold on. I got you. When you go to Colombia or you go to these other countries to find men, you know what happens? They see you as a Mark II as well because they're thinking, oh, she's American, she has money.
Yeah.
So there's the same parallel there for you as a guy.
But that's not even. It doesn't. It's a moot point. You know why? Because you don't look for those guys. If you're looking for a man who wants a strong woman, you don't want that guy because he's looking for strength in you, and that's not your job.
But typically, she's
Bro,
just trying to
I mean,
smash.
listen. I'm single for a reason, so I'm hearing you out.
Bro, that's cat, bro.
All right. I mean, look.
Stop the cap.
Like, because you're both saying different points.
No, but I know why you're traveling.
Yeah.
You know why I'm traveling. Why
Yeah.
am I traveling?
Come on, nigga. I gotta say it.
Sex,
Yeah.
money.
To get fucked, man. Come on.
You broke.
No.
Come on, man.
Why are you traveling then?
I'm traveling to get fucked. It's
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
I said that.
Okay. All right. I heard your point. What's your point?
I wasn't even getting into that. I was just simply telling you that.
I'm saying I'm single for a reason because the whole argument here is, oh, but you're still single. I'm saying, yeah, I am single for a reason, so I'm trying to hear you out. He's saying, okay, it's because you're combative. He's saying it's because you want to get fucked. So, like...
Yeah. No, he didn't say that's why you're single. He said that's why you travel.
That's why you're traveling to other countries is to get
I didn't
fucked.
I didn't say that. I'm saying that if you travel to certain places, you're going to have to go to a place like Dubai where the men... still have Western ideals and make a lot of money, but you can't go to like a Colombia or Philippines or whatever with your American standards and think you're going to compete with the women locally. You won't be able to, because the men that are worth the shit are going to go with them, not with you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like American women, basically, not to sound like an asshole, but American women have really high standards for something that's not a fair trade to the guy. Does that make sense?
It's not even standards. It's just like delusions. Because like the average guy is not going to be able to live up to that. And she's nothing but fucking average.
But it feels like you're also looking for delusions in women when you have to travel to another country to find these certain ideals.
It's not delusion if I found what I need.
If you found it elsewhere, you had to travel how far to get it?
But it exists.
But the proof of concept exists.
You're saying it
we
doesn't
can
exist
find what
for
we're looking
a woman
for.
to
That's why there's a great exodus of men leaving the United States to the point that it became popular culture in the passport bro movement. Hold on. Okay? That's what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but what you're saying is the equivalent doesn't exist for women.
In what sense?
And that we can't find somebody who meets our illusions. Or is it all delusional to you? Like what we require in a man, you're saying it's delusional.
It's much more difficult because you're already in the most successful country in the world. So if you can't find a guy here you go international, it's going to be a lot harder. That's why you would have to go to a Dubai, a London. You'd have to go to another westernized country that has a high income per capita, but it's going to be difficult for you because guess what? There's other hot girls there doing the same shit.
Facts.
So...
and shit.
Yeah, so I think that's... Put it this way, ladies.
And then you can't compete. Like girls like... Girls who come to Tokyo that are like American or foreign, they never last 2 years max because they can't hang with Japanese girls and how feminine they are, how skinny they are, how beautiful they are, how caring they are, how nurturing they are. These girls, they never fucking last. They always go back home because it's easier here.
Oh, okay.
Life is easier for women in America.
How do you know that?
And ladies, keep in mind, women are pickier than men, right?
Way pickier.
So since women are pickier than men, that means that there's only a small pool of applicants that's attractive. Where are all these men concentrated? Well, in higher earning Western countries. Men, however, are not as picky. We can go ahead and get with a girl that's unemployed, a bum, broke. But if she's young and hot, cool, we'll get with it.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys a question when it comes to passport bros, and this is just coming from like a psychological standpoint. I'm wondering, is it something, a lot of people say it's almost like the apps where you just constantly swipe right because you can't handle just like one thing and kind of, the traditional value was like making something work because that's what you have, So does that take away when people have to travel to go find something else? And they're not like kind of making.
Sorry, I was reading the chat. Can you say that again?
It's just like I love thinking about these questions. It's just how my mind works. I'm just wondering if it comes from like, a lot of people say that guys go on apps and they're constantly swiping right.
Be quick.
Right, and they're making it quick. They're not kind of valuing what they could have. Is that which I'm not saying that's how I feel. I'm just saying it's a question. Do guys go away because they can't handle the people they can't make something work at home? You know what I mean? They're kind of like running away.
It's not about commitment. It's about you girls like. I've been nothing but nice and like cordial to you from the moment I met you, and then you just started being so rude and nasty to me.
I feel like you were cutting me off a little bit, and I don't love that.
Well, okay.
You cut off other girls.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
you did. Cut me off.
What the heck? That was after, and this was a podcast. You were coming at me heavy, and even
I wasn't coming at anybody heavy. First of all, you felt that way, just like you felt the type of way when Myron said something.
John, you have a heavy personality and a heavy energy.
Thank you very much. But the point I'm trying to make is that your overall demeanor is a very disrespectful, kind of arrogant. Hold on, don't cut me off. I know, control yourself for a second. Okay, and guys who have choices in life don't want to deal with you.
100%, and that's why you went to Japan as well, because Western women don't want to deal with you. You are incredibly disrespectful, and when...
How do you know Western women don't want to deal with me?
Because you went to Japan and you've been talking down on Western women all day. I can guarantee you that all of these Western women like don't think you're the greatest guy in the room right now.
These are not all Western women.
No, I said all these Western women.
I know it, but you're saying
you want to argue linguistics, and every time you want to say no, I can do that too. I can do no too. But because you're John and you have the fucking big dick in the room, you're
Tommy Boy 7,585.
You should take it.
$50. Tommy Boy 7,585 ranted from Rumble and says, "Girl in the I Love London shirt looks like she's seen more cocks than John Wayne's revolver. You know she's traveling around so she can get pumped as much as the Terminator's shotgun."
Pump is crazy.
All right.
Don't listen to the virgins talking to you.
No, anyway,
Go ahead.
I do respect you, but I'm saying like
said,
you're
no,
you're annoying. You're annoying. It's not that I don't respect you. It's that you're annoying and you keep doing the thing and you're arguing linguistics whenever you don't get your point across.
I'm arguing logic because you said the reason I went to Japan is because
you have to have logic to argue logic.
Woman in the West does not like me. Therefore, my only option was to go to Japan.
John, I don't even care what you're saying at this point.
Too. Okay.
I honestly don't even care what you're saying at this point. No, because I'm talking to John.
You're like, hold on, you know he went to Japan.
It's because I forgot his name at first, so now I'm trying to reiterate the fact that I know his name now. After you told me his name, now I know his name. His name's not Barney, it's John. Anyway.
See, and that's a very feminine standpoint to come from. Like you just said, I don't even care what he's saying. So here's my thing: how can you argue in good faith if you don't care what the other person's saying?
It's because he's repeating the same thing, and I'm not even trying to argue. I'm not trying to argue in good faith or bad faith. I'm letting the argument die.
I would say it's the other way around, actually. Yeah. But that's fine. You didn't even let him finish his point. Like, you just were just... Because...
I'm Barney.
Yeah. You're Barney.
And I'm a cum bucket. You're Barney, I'm a cum bucket.
I
it's fresh and fit.
I haven't called you a single disrespectful thing.
No, whoever did it over there did. Yeah, it's fine.
You are a cum bucket.
He did.
Stick man.
Bro,
Chris.
trust me. Come
chill,
on, man.
Chill,
Like,
man.
she a shirt cut. I love London, man. Come on, man.
And that makes me a cum bucket, too.
Yes, because you travel to Dubai and you got to come on.
Okay, so let's get this clear.
You want to tell them why you went to Dubai? Go ahead.
Beyond the laugh, I'm a cum bucket because I went to Dubai.
To what?
And what else?
What'd you go for? Meet a guy?
Yeah.
No, I didn't go to Dubai to meet a guy.
What'd you go there for, though?
She went with her family, didn't you?
I work in real estate.
Yeah.
You licensed in Dubai?
It gets better. It gets so much better.
You don't need a real estate license in Dubai to sell and buy real estate in Dubai. And it's actually 45% cheaper in Dubai than it is in Miami.
I'm sorry. Just so you know, in Dubai, when a girl says I do real estate, you know what she says? Sorry, you know what that actually means? She says I do real estate. Do you know?
That's a judgment.
Crickets.
No, yeah,
do you know?
I'm trying to figure
It's like, okay.
Isn't that
Don't
true?
gotta say it.
Well, go ahead, man.
Selling pussy.
Yep.
Just saying.
Porta potty.
That's what it means.
Why she gotta go all the way to Dubai to do that? Like,
girls, you leaving?
Are y'all two leaving?
I think they're going in the bathroom.
No, yo, one at a time, please.
So what you're saying is you lack brain cells and you were dropped as a baby, and whoever raised you incorrectly, because you're saying if you work in real estate, you sell pussy. That is your correlation. That is your synonym. You're a realtor. You are a prostitute. That is what you're saying.
No, it's kind of like a cultural slang.
It's cultural
thing.
slang.
It's a cultural slang.
Typically.
Okay.
We're not saying
You should know that, by the way. Going to Dubai. Slut.
So okay.
I feel like that's
confused
a guy
here.
thing.
I'm so confused here.
Okay. So you went there to like because I'm a little confused. Do you have your residency in Dubai or in the UAE actually?
I'm working on it currently.
So you can't be a realtor there until you have that.
You can. You need your gold visa.
Do you have your gold visa?
I'm working on it currently. That's what I went to Dubai
$50. Europe ranted from Rumble and says, ladies, think about this. You get nutted on your faces and get your backs blown out by dudes on the regular.
Cool,
Can we stop with the whole strong and independent act? You literally eat cum.
Handle it, you know, because,
Did you not see the video of two guys getting a shot spit in their mouth?
just give 'em their
That's
stuff back.
you.
Yeah, so fine.
Like,
Yeah, like God forbid you go to Dubai to look at real estate.
They take their shit off.
Damn.
these guys have
Because
so
if you
much
do that, you're a
mouth.
prostitute and you're selling pussy.
That sucks.
Obviously.
That's crazy.
girls.
Yeah.
That sucks. Shame.
I mean, it's not really crazy. You know where we are. We're literally at Fresh and Fit.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. This is like quite intense.
You know the world's very small, right? You know the world's very small.
So intense.
And people know who you are.
Who?
Wait, what?
I don't want to say anything, but I could pull some shit right now.
Okay.
On you.
All right.
You want to go there?
Yeah.
Pimeyes.com. Go. Pimeyes.com.
Oh shit. God damn. Nah, we on Rumble. Fuck it. Okay, so that's just interesting. Yeah. What were we talking about before?
She was traveling to Dubai to look at real estate property to buy because she's interested.
No.
It's 45%
Before that, you guys
cheaper.
were discussing Tokyo. You being in Tokyo.
Yes.
Valentisi.
Women don't
Tip
like me.
$200.
Yeah.
Valentisi
All
ranted
Western
from
women in
Rumble
America
and
don't
says,
like
I
me.
think it's
So
official.
I had to go to
This the
Japan.
dumbest airheads that have ever been on this
thought she
panel.
said that you don't
Such
like
low
Western
women.
IQ.
She said they don't
And to
like me.
prove it, ladies name 3 countries.
They keep
We
calling
already
us.
did
We already
that.
did
We did already.
that. Y'all can call us airheads, but like
They're
that's not really
airheads,
an
but they're the one
insult.
that's spending
not an
$200
insult.
just to speak to us. Isn't that crazy?
They're roasting you, by the way.
Yeah, I would argue because you're saying that he wouldn't be attractive, I guess, to Western women.
I didn't
Yeah,
say that. I said to us in the room. Like that's
No,
why
you
went
did
to.
say
That's
actually
why you
all
went to
Western
Japan.
women. All Western women. That's why I went to Japan.
All right, brother.
Thanks, sister.
You know what's interesting about this? Like, and I've only noticed this when we do this podcast, really, when we deal with women, right? So you got a guy in a room that's a multimillionaire with like $100,000+ Rolex on, right? That's obviously successful. He lives in Tokyo, Japan, etc. And you know, you're 23, trying to figure your life out, etc. And you think that you could talk to him with the same level of
If a man-
hierarchy dominance, you know, and it's interesting to me how like, and that's the problem with Western women is like you guys don't understand your
Look
place,
at me in
and you
the eye
guys
when
don't
you talk to
understand.
me.
You guys don't who the fuck are you talking to?
Men
talking to
get
you.
punched in the face when they
Like-
talk like
like-
you to other men.
Let me be very
Like, that's
explicit
how,
about
that's
this.
like
This is my podcast. You're here as a
Okay.
guest.
No,
Yes.
did he?
Okay. If I'm gonna look at the fuck camera, look whatever, I'm gonna do that. I don't have to look you in your face to tell you that you're saying some stupid shit right now. What I'm trying to explain, right, is that men understand dominance hierarchies, whereas women don't. You're a 23-year-old trying to figure your life out, which is fine. No problem with that. However, you got someone in the room who's obviously wildly successful. You got a $100,000+ watch on, right? In a suit, etc., from Tokyo, Japan, and you're arguing with him
Barney's
about
from
things
Barney's, baby.
that, quite frankly, you're not really qualified to argue about. But you're coming from a position of,
guy.
oh, I can argue this and I know more, but you really don't. You really don't. And it's just interesting to me how a bunch of girls on this panel have been like trying to argue things or whatever, and it's like you're not really in a position to argue this, but you're doing it anyway, which I always find interesting. But anyway, you were gonna say something?
No, the only reason that I asked you to look at me in the eye when you were talking to me is because you were talking about me. So I just felt like you
That's the problem. Control your fucking emotions. And that's been like
control my fucking emotions. You were talking about me, and you were saying I'm a
that's been the
23-year-old girl
theme.
talking to this guy with this
That's
talking
been
Rolex.
over here,
the
man,
theme.
trying to be louder
That's
than
been
him.
the theme
Bro,
of the podcast.
you can't talk.
No,
you
no,
can't
bro.
talk. Welcome to a podcast where you can't
Bitch,
talk.
You can't talk either.
Yeah, it's one mic at a time so that you don't hurt the ears of the people that are listening. I'm just saying that you've made points that don't make sense a lot of the times, and you've spoken from a position that you don't really understand. And you and it's funny because you said, "Well, Western women don't like you." I would argue on paper most women would. He just happens to live in Tokyo, but I think he'd probably do well here in America too. I mean, he has done well here. He's been here for a while.
Yeah.
But to make the argument, well, Western women don't like you. No,
bro, girls
they
don't
do.
like me, bro. That's why I
it's just
wear
that he
a purple
chooses to be in
suit.
Japan.
You know? They don't
know what I
like
mean?
me.
Because here's the thing:
I
as
go
a
and
man,
cry myself to sleep.
here's the
every
beauty
night.
as a man. The things that it takes to be attractive as a man are hard to achieve, but they're universally respected. Right? If you're successful, you have your money together, you have charisma, charm, etc. All women are going to find you attractive to some degree. It's up to you how you want to spend your currency of attractiveness. You can spend it in the United States where you might not get the most bang for your buck, or you go somewhere else where women admire it more and give you more bang for your buck. See, you can't even look me in the eye when I'm talking to you.
Yep, she's drinking.
Oh, I'm supposed to look you in the eye?
Oh, yeah,
Who the fuck you talking to? Who the fuck you talking to?
Bitch, you about 119, man? Shut the fuck up, man. Listen, man. Hey, listen. You ain't nobody,
Chris, relax, man. Again, this comes back to this whole situation that I said before. Me and you are not equal. You have an issue with masculine authority, which I've noticed this throughout the entire podcast, which is fine. But this is going to hurt you in the future with men. Just being honest with you. Because your issue is that you think you're equal to men, and on top of that, you think you can talk to them any type of way. When, in reality, the guys here at this table make more money than you, are older than you, more experienced than you, better than you in every which way, instead of listening to what we're saying, because you probably want a guy like us, right?
So that means you can talk down on me.
Bitch, you a hoe, man. Shut the fuck up, man.
Well,
You're saying all of that means you can talk down on
though?
me.
Well, no one's really.
I haven't talked down on you.
None of this is talking down on me. None of this.
I've never- I
What
haven't
you were
talked down on
doing,
you.
what you were doing, and that you're
You call
23
them
years
Barney.
old. You don't
If-
know.
if-
You
call
make
them
less than
Barney.
us, bro. This is talking down on me. You're not even letting me speak.
Shit on you in Dubai.
Yo,
Like I'm not even completing a phrase here. You understand what I'm getting at?
Go ahead,
Do
finish
you
your
feel
phrase.
me?
Chris,
No,
Chris,
no,
man.
it doesn't matter. But you're proving my point.
Sorry, Mark.
I'm not the one talking down to you. I'm just telling you that.
I haven't talked
But
down on
you
anybody.
understand that is happening.
Frozen.
Here's the thing. There's hierarchies. There's levels to everything, right? And women tend to think that they're equal to men. A lot of the times you guys aren't. So it might come off as I'm speaking down to you, but I can't control how you feel.
The way that I feel and my emotions are such a big thing here, obviously, is that you're putting me in a corner. You're putting me in a corner. You're throwing a bunch of. Let's all focus in on his.
All right, Chris, man.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm not.
Oh.
Did you play that song because it's from Japan and American music's not good?
All right. All I'll say, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to respond to it. You have an issue with masculine authority. Even when it's coming from a position of clear hierarchy differences, you have a position of masculine authority, and that's going to damage your ability to find a man in the future. Because guys like us don't argue with women. We just don't.
Yeah, just walk away.
We don't. Because the more money and status a man has, the less he gives a fuck about what you think, and the less he's going to have the patience to sit there and argue with you as an equal. He said earlier, arguing is for poor people. That's kind of true. Guys that have money and status don't argue with women. We don't. We simply don't, because it's not worth it. Why am I going to argue with a girl when I can find another one that's going to make my life a lot more peaceful, be just as hot, and not a pain in the ass?
What's the ROI on arguing?
The thing
Stress?
is, I'm
Very
not.
little.
Seriously.
Very little. Go ahead.
The thing is, I'm not disagreeing with you, so this is where it becomes redundant.
Then why are you arguing?
I'm not arguing. This is the part where
Combative.
I'm not arguing. Like, it just becomes a conversation because John wants to say some bullshit.
W. Barney in the chat for me, because I feel like I've won tonight.
Yeah.
W. Barney in the
Well,
chat.
keep in mind that you made the claim that he's not going to be attracted
Barney
to
in the
Western
chat,
women, and
baby.
I'm like, well, that's not really true, but that's fine.
More, you can.
That's cool.
Wait, I want to say
Someone want to say something? Sure,
Me.
go ahead.
Most crying.
I feel like women would be a lot more submissive
What's more crying?
and
W. Barney.
respectful.
Guys, let her fucking talk, man. Shut the fuck up in the back. Go ahead.
Oh, that's the nicest thing you said. I think women would be a lot more submissive and respectful to men if they weren't so constantly, like, disrespectful. I feel like a lot of men nowadays are very disrespectful. I mean, read your chat, for God's sakes. I mean, I know
says
it's
W.
blurred
Barney.
from now.
Nowadays.
You're right.
Do you not read? They attack everybody. They call Fresh stuttering Stanley. They make fun of
Hold
him.
on.
They call
See,
me
you're cutting-
everything.
He does cut
Yeah,
people
man.
off. I
Hey,
see
hey.
it now.
Hey,
Here, I'll let
John,
you
I am
finish.
not 5'8", nigga. Relax, man.
I know you're 5'7".
They all do.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, let her finish her thought, guys. Go
All
ahead.
right, man.
So you're saying men are disrespectful. Go ahead.
Are you done?
Bro, this is a man's podcast.
Okay. You're right.
Wait, who?
I
love
but
this
that's,
book.
I pretty much finished my thought. You have a bunch of simps paying $200 just to talk to you.
500.
Wait.
500.
So
my
you think
bad.
women? So your argument is that
have
women
that
don't
too.
respect men because men don't respect them? You think?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm
Okay.
saying that you'd probably have a lot more people being respectful towards men if they were respectful towards
It's a good
women.
argument, though.
Like,
So I want to challenge you on that. So between her and I, who is disrespectful first?
You see, he keeps doing this with me, and then you expect me not to be argumentative.
Just
I don't
answer the
think
question.
it's a competition.
No, just answer the question. It's not a competition. It's a yes or no answer.
I wasn't paying attention.
Well, maybe should have been a man. I don't know. I paid attention.
Yeah.
And then he says he's not disrespectful first. Your existence feels disrespectful, brother.
Well, your feelings are your responsibility, sister. So.
I wonder if it was women disrespecting men more first, and then them getting more disrespectful.
I think it's the people.
Then it's a problem.
You know, no, hold on. We actually just talked about this like, maybe 10, 15 minutes ago.
The chat's making fun of me right now.
I asked you guys, I went around the table and I said, do you think a majority of women respect a majority of men?
No,
and
I'm
most of
saying
you
like
said
the new era where it's like where
that's
women
what I'm
are
talking
more
about now.
disrespectful.
Yeah. All of you have pretty much agreed that a majority of women don't respect a majority of men, correct?
But I just wonder where it came from.
Now let's switch it around.
Yeah.
If I took a majority of men, they absolutely respect the majority of women because those are the simps. You know what I mean? Yeah, because most guys, right? The reason why chivalry is a thing is because most men are generally respectful to most women.
Oh no.
Overly.
You don't think so?
Oh.
There's not a single person that's watching this that is respectful.
Okay, you're talking about a very nuanced situation in this podcast, in this chat. But in general, in your everyday experiences with men, etc., men exhibit way more respect to females than women exhibit to men.
Yes.
I don't think so.
No.
Why do you disagree then? Go ahead.
No,
I think men will look at a girl and immediately judge them. We can't wear what we want. We can't.
Do you think that maybe? Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
See, you do it a lot, Bart.
Go ahead.
Just like everyone is considered a slut and a dumb person
Or a cum
just
bucket.
for being cute, even though half of us are in relationships, half of us
Not
are very successful. Okay.
Well, half now.
3
I
out
choose
of
not to
7.
be, by the way. I'm happy with that.
People are successful. People are in relationships. I mean, I'm in school to be an anesthesiologist, but everyone will still call me a whore and say that I'm
Triggered 3 tipped
stupid,
$50.
which doesn't make any
Triggered
sense.
3 ranted
Here we
from
go.
Rumble and says men do not treat you with respect when you act like men.
Well, point out when I act like a man. Tell me.
Would you? I would like to say
Tell
something.
me, Biggie.
So, for you, do you think that because you work in a profession where not necessarily the most respectable men attend that, you think you get some disrespect from like a?
I don't get any disrespectful men that come in there.
Well, then,
I get all the simps.
Make my point.
But I think it's the ones that people that are usually in power that are the ones that are disrespectful because they have power, they have money, and they're able to talk to whoever any type
And that
of
is
way.
what percentage of men?
I have no idea. I haven't looked it up.
Because they're rich and powerful.
Minority.
I wish we had
actually
the means
power
to look it up.
corrupts no matter the gender.
Yeah, men and women.
I am, and just also entitled men, even men that have nothing, men can still be very entitled and have absolutely nothing.
Women can as well.
I would argue women are more entitled than men by
Way
far.
more.
Yeah, way more.
I'm
by
not.
far.
That's why the passport boys, we up, motherfuckers.
I'm not refuting
Is
that.
that like a
Yeah.
group?
That's whatever.
It's a global movement, and you're not invited. I'm sorry.
Why not? Like I want to know about it.
Because I told you,
It's
there's
a bunch of
passport
dudes
bros.
with small dicks.
So it's just bros.
It's passport bros.
It's a bunch
there's
of
passport
dudes
hoes.
with small
There's just-
penises who
No,
John
like that's a serious
manages.
question. Like
Wait,
is this
wait,
your
wait.
business?
Wow,
Like this is a
really?
serious question.
She just told me I had the biggest dick, and now she says I have the small dick. Like, which
She
one,
said
which
everybody
one is
but
it?
you.
I'm conflicted. I can't tell.
If this is really your like business or whatever, I'm like genuinely asking you what it is.
What in what?
The
what do you mean?
passport bros. Like I'm genuinely trying to figure
I'm
out.
not. It's not my business. Passport Bros is an organic movement that has happened. I just happen to own the only centralized
movement.
community.
Like the civil rights movement, like Black Lives Matter movement, like a movement
Bigger
like
than
that.
the civil rights movement.
Wait, did you start it?
Did I start it?
Did you start it?
I
Like,
wish.
Did you put the name on it?
Why
You're
is
like,
that a thing?
this is
'Cause I
my
thought it
thing.
was you.
I'm the first
Europe.
one.
No, I wish I did.
Tipped $50. Europe ranted from Rumble and says this med student 304 with the bow Instagram is only bikini photos and pics where she's half naked laying on top of other women. Why would men not view you as a hoe?
Well, that's very
Don't
important.
care, have a
actually,
boyfriend.
So
What
very
degree do you
interesting
have?
because I actually was going to ask you about this because you said that men don't respect girls. We can't dress the way that we want, etc. You had said that,
Yeah.
and we can't be cute. I don't think there's a problem with women like being cute. I think when women dress a certain way, it sends a certain image, and then people judge you on that. Like,
For sure.
for example, let's say I went up to, let's say you were
Well, that's
single,
not
right?
okay.
And I went up to you in a nightclub, but I had like this baggy white tee on and like some jean shorts that were like to my calves. Would you give me a chance?
Yeah.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yeah, right.
The answer is,
It depends on how you come. It's not about what you have on.
I like baggy.
It depends on how you come
Anyway.
in.
The chance you're gonna get is ranch or blue cheese, and that's it.
Yeah, the reality is that most women would reject me because my clothing style is strange and outdated, and maybe urban, more lower socioeconomic status. So most women would reject me. Why did they reject me? Because I put a certain image out there, and they judge me on that image. They might not know that
Most
I'm a
women wear.
Nobel Prize winner or I'm a doctor or whatever. Because people only judge a book by its cover, and then they decide if they want to open up the book and read the pages. That's the world that we live in. And I would argue women judge a book by its cover way more than men do. But the thing is that we don't have time to sit there and get to know everyone and get their life story. We judge a book by its cover. So if you dress provocatively, people are going to assume things. It is what it is.
There's
I
a
gotta get up out of
difference
Miami.
between assuming and insulting, I believe.
Yeah.
Because I could assume that you're broke and you're dressed a certain way, but I'm gonna tell you, hey, you're a bum, broke fucking bitch. You're bum. You look disgusting. You're a bum, disgusting man.
Yeah.
You're dirty. You're a disgusting man. You're broke.
Well, here's
you
the
look
thing,
gross.
and that's
you're
fair
broke.
enough. That's
You're
fair enough.
Like over and over and over. Do you understand what I mean?
Here's the thing. You don't have to say it. The actions dictate it, right? So, like, if a guy comes up to you and he looks a certain way, and you reject him, even though you didn't know these other things about him, you took an action, you rejected him because you assumed those things.
So silently do that. As men, silently do that to women. That's not your
They
type.
do.
Move on. No, they
They do.
don't. Look at that chat. They're over here mad that I'm gonna be an anesthesiologist, but I look sexy like that. They hate
you're
that
using,
shit.
Look. You're just using this chat right here is not the real world. This is a podcast with almost 30,000 people watching, etc. This is not the everyday life of you walking around and being an individual. I'm saying in general, when you're living in the real world, people judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
And if you put yourself out in a certain way, people are going to assume certain things. Now, they just mentioned on your Instagram that you have certain photos of yourself, right, where you're scantily clad, whatever it may be. People aren't going to sit there and be like, damn, I wonder if she's studying anesthesiology. They're going to assume that you're a bimbo, unfortunately. You might not be, but they're going to assume that. That's just kind of the world that we're in.
Well, I don't see you half naked on the beach and me assuming, he's a hoe.
Are we the same, men and women?
Okay, let's use his example. I don't see you dressed as a bum and like he's a fucking bum.
Yo, let her talk, man. Sorry.
That's it. I'm not gonna make that assumption.
your IG's
Maybe
crazy.
that's just me.
What degree do you have? Because you said you had a better degree than the guy in the chat.
Pre-med.
You have that degree?
She's in school for
I'll graduate in the fall.
Man, Bill, show up, man. IG, let's go.
But you said you had a degree.
Okay,
Bro,
so
this
invite
is
me
a-
back here in
this is
6
her
months
IG
and I'll
right now.
tell you that I have it.
Pre-med what? Pre-med these nuts.
Pre-med.
What the fuck, man?
So you can't be a model and be a pre-med student?
No, they hate that shit. They hate when we're sexy and have a degree.
Well, the thing is, I think
He's
it's
just
focusing on your sexuality.
Like, right.
Bro, why are you screaming? Like,
What
we can
is,
all hear
I
it.
was kinda, I watched his other podcast. I was kind of hoping he would put me on there.
Pre-med nuts, man.
Yeah.
Did you pass organic chemistry?
The fuck is this shit, man?
When Chris speaks, we should all
One
just
and
be
two.
quiet and give him attention.
One and
Wait,
two, baby.
Who's that?
Yeah, so
She's calling me
thank
baby
you,
now.
lady.
now I
Don't flatter yourself.
Yeah.
I have a boyfriend.
You're flattering me. It's all good.
But you a cheater, bitch.
She called Barney baby.
So
I think Barney's cute.
Yeah,
I think Barney's
Barney's nuts.
cute.
if you
I'll take it.
if you put yourself out in a certain way, right? Like that's just kind of what's gonna come with it, right? Like, and I know you mentioned, well, what if you were a guy and you're on the beach naked? Well, men don't have the same sexual leverage that women do. That's a terrible comparison.
You're right.
So
That's why I went back to
I
yours.
consider that a privilege.
But I feel like you're.
is.
You
It
said
is.
what's
you
a
were.
privilege?
That, what you just said,
Women
Oh,
being able to
yeah.
sexualize themselves on the beach.
that's what I was trying to say
Yeah, that's
earlier.
my
Don't
argument.
agree to
earlier.
that. It's going to make you look better.
That's why they
No,
live
no,
an
no, no,
easier
I was
life.
agreeing that
I've
that's a
seen.
privilege. That they can do it.
They can do it and not be judged, and we can't. Now she's a whore because she has on a bikini and she's modeling on her page.
Yeah, I mean, but here's the
I'm
thing, like.
answering the phone.
Well, she's
Men-
kind of focusing
if
on her
I,
body,
okay,
though, like,
you do you
know.
ladies like understand that like even a dude that's like a celebrity, like he's not gonna get as much attention. He's not gonna get as much attention as like
Velma?
a regular girl.
Chris.
You do understand that, right?
I'm
Like
sorry, I got
What?
distracted by my ass. What were you saying?
Were you Velma in that photo? Were you Velma
As
from Scooby-Doo?
celebrity, what
Yes. It's
like,
for
like
Halloween.
what level of celebrity are you talking about?
yeah,
I'm saying, right? Like her, for example, right? Relatively, she's not famous, right? But she's probably going to go ahead and get more pull on her Instagram or get more attention than a celebrity guy because sexuality sells. Like status doesn't matter to men, but it matters to women.
Right.
So what I'm saying is that if you put yourself out in a certain way and you sexualize yourself, men are going to sexualize you in response. But the problem is that women never want to take the accountability to understand that, okay, I'm sexualizing myself. This is what comes with it.
Wait, I do.
Like, yeah, no, I get it. So you can't really be mad if like men don't take you seriously.
I'm definitely not mad.
act a certain way.
I have a boyfriend. Anyone who's willing to like understand, like that's the type of person that I want to be with. Yes, boyfriend. Sorry.
Simp, cuck.
I would argue. So you said you want to be a doctor, right?
Tipped $50. Europe ranted from Rumble and says I make 500k at a FANG company. Don't care if you are pre-med. Get into med school and talk. Also stop the cap. You look like a Thai transformer. Also you model for Playboy. You are gross.
It makes it funny when it
it's him paying money to speak to me.
The Thai transformer is transgender.
So you mentioned, right? You mentioned that you have a boyfriend or whatever. I'll be brutally honest here. I think it's very disrespectful that you have a boyfriend and you have photos like that of yourself on the internet.
Yeah, facts.
It's a good thing I'm not dating you.
Haram.
Ooh.
Okay.
Hit the haram.
It is
So
haram.
again,
Haram.
the difference between me and your boyfriend is that if he was able to say how he really feels without losing you as a girlfriend or whatever, he would probably prefer that you don't have pictures like that on the internet.
Well, I had it
And he
before
probably
him.
So?
Yeah,
Okay,
well,
so now you have him.
Hold
if you
on.
respect him, ask him, hey, babe, should I take these down for you?
He takes my pictures. He takes some of my pictures. So
Period.
He supports. Yeah. My boyfriend's thebomb.com.
Hold on,
Very
he might
good.
take it, but ask him deep down, babe, do you like this picture being on social media?
He'd be like, fuck yeah. And then he
Yeah.
fucks me right after.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
it's because
He wants
she
a
runs a
bad
relationship.
bitch. Like, what
She
am I
runs a
supposed to
relationship.
stop being a bad bitch?
You're not a
No.
bad
If you
bitch.
can't handle
You
a
are
bad
not
bitch, don't date
bro.
one.
That's like
You are not.
asking a Victoria's Secret model to stop being a Victoria's Secret model just because you get in a relationship.
Right.
Like,
That's right.
she gonna stop posting in lingerie? She gonna stop being sexy? No, you want to date a Victoria's Secret
You're
model.
trying
That's
to
what
be
you're
an
gonna get.
anesthesiologist.
And I can't be sexy
You're not
and do
trying to be a
that.
model. You're trying to be an anesthesiologist.
And
You do understand when you go to med school, you're going to go through a board and they're going to analyze your social media and they're going to want you to have a certain type of professional look, correct?
And AI is going to be way more developed. You can find you faster.
Flat.
Like if you made that argument and you were like an OnlyFans model or you were a porn star or something, you might have some credence to your argument. But you're literally trying to go into a very small professional world where image matters.
Can I
so
tell you
So you're
something?
telling me, and matter of fact, you're going into a profession where it's
can
important
cross
to
that
be
bridge when you
really
get
good at what you do.
Where
It's the
life
most
is
suited
on the
profession.
fucking line,
If
bro.
you go ahead and you give them an incorrect dose, they fucking die.
Yes.
People are literally putting their life in your hands to put them under. Do you think they're gonna go with you?
Hell no.
Or the guy that doesn't have that profile, or the girl that doesn't have that type of stuff
Hell
on her
no.
Instagram? Social media matters, ladies. It does.
can I tell you something?
All right, go ahead.
You can search them up if you'd like.
Go ahead.
I have 2 people that own plastic surgery companies.
Got 2?
2, yeah.
Only?
I don't want to name the name on chat, but I
Do
can
it.
tell you later if you. No, I don't know if they would like me to do that. But they want to hire me
Sure.
immediately.
Of course.
Immediately. Do you want to see the DMs? I don't have my phone.
For
Y'all
sex?
my feet.
For sex?
Same.
What the fuck? You
How
say, you know
naive.
what? Nah,
It's a woman.
You are
It's a
not
woman who owns
She's
it.
bisexual, man.
Oh, she's bisexual and married. That's crazy.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, listen, man. Married girls be fucking, man.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? That's after med school and the board and everything else like that. Like that's after, way after.
I also have 4 friends.
I'm having a time of my life,
Sophia
Chris. Keep it
Bargain,
going.
she
4
can look her
friends?
up on her. She's a nurse. You can see
a
on
nurse?
hers.
4 friends is a nurse?
4 friends that are nurses.
Man, she a hoe, man.
Who cares?
Yo, she a nurse, man. She a hoe, man.
What do you do?
Okay.
Yo,
He works the
What's your
soundboard.
GPA?
I do hoes.
What's your IQ?
I do hose. That's
Anyway.
the funniest
I
thing he
do
said all night.
hoes.
That's the funniest thing he said all
Let me
night.
just let me just I just
It's way too easy, man.
look. You do whatever you want.
I feel like being
Right.
a sexy anesthesiologist will help people pass
Bro,
out
you
a
are
little
not sexy,
easier.
man.
So.
No, the anesthesia.
She's making fun of it.
will
Who's
make them pass
talking?
out.
Let me just get my thought out. Let me just get
I
my
know
thought out.
nobody's fat asses over there are talking to me.
Flat face,
Not me.
flat.
Come on.
Fat.
All right,
hold on.
All right. So let me just
Son,
ask you a question real
Tipped
fast.
$50. Son, I ranted
this,
from
I'm gonna-
Rumble and says to the girl that's a pre-med, Just like the girl on Monday, I saw your Instagram and you have no behind. You are flat, 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 flat,
Oh
flat,
my God.
flat, 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 flat.
That's kind of funny.
It's the reading. I'm telling you.
So funny. It's how it says it.
Flat face, flat ass.
Let me ask you a question. So let's say, right, you become an anesthesiologist, right? Let's say you become an anesthesiologist.
I wish I had a fat
Can
ass
everyone
like
be quiet
him.
while I just go through this, please?
Sorry.
Let him get his thought out.
Let's say you work really hard, you do, your 8 to 10 years of schooling and your residency and everything else like that, and you finally become an anesthesiologist and you save up $250,000 and you're like, you know what? I want to go buy that new Mercedes G-Wagon I've had my eye on, right?
Ew. I hate G-Wagons.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's your dream car then? Go ahead.
Like a Ferrari.
Sure.
Or no,
Okay,
a
even
Corvette.
better.
Corvette.
Okay, 70 to 100,000. Okay, let's say you save up that money, right?
Corvette.
And you go ahead and you grab that Corvette,
Yes, like a pink one.
right? So you go, you get that 70K Corvette, you buy it cash, you've worked really hard to get it, you get it, drive it off the lot. A week later, the guy that you bought it from, the salesman, comes to your house and says, hey, I know I sold you this Corvette and everything else like that, but look, man, I got to keep the for sale sign on it, and I got to be able to, like, show it off when I need to. How'd you feel about that?
I'd be like, isn't the car mine?
Right.
Okay, fair enough. Good. That's it.
I know where he's going with this analogy. He's gonna be like, you're a man and aren't you the Corvette? Go ahead and compare me to Corvette.
Debbie Barney.
Yeah. Well,
So you, Barney.
Debbie Barney in the chat.
yeah. That is you're correct about the analogy.
I know, you're very predictable.
Yeah. No. Good. So I want you to understand. That's how men look at their women a lot of the times. I know people
Like
say
Ferraris and Corvettes.
no. They look at it as a prized possession that they worked really hard to get and earn, and they want to be the only one to drive it and show it off.
Well, I guess I have a different kind of man.
Yeah, cuck.
We realize, yeah.
A fucking cuck. Like, and that's the thing. A cuckold. Like,
Cuckold.
the thing is that men that actually like care about their girl put boundaries and regulations and rules in place to protect the girl because they know there's perverts out there. They don't want guys all over the place. And then here's the other thing: if I knew my girl wanted to be an anesthesiologist, right? I'd be like, this doesn't even help you with your career in the future. It only hurts you.
Facts.
Like, why do you have these photos of yourself on the internet? Now I get it. He met me this way. Fair. He met you this way. What I'm saying is that as a woman, it's your job to take the for sale sign off. Now, if you don't want to take the for sale sign off, that's fine. That's fantastic. You want to go ahead and keep marketing yourself? That's cool. But you can't expect someone to take you seriously. You're always going to be least. Never actually
stop.
Well,
purchased.
I can pitch
30.
into this because of my career. So there was a point where I would have given up, like with that masculine energy, I would have given up everything, like honestly, and I was okay with that because I stopped doing certain things and da. But he was like that fake masculine energy, which is what I'm afraid of in the States.
Speak on that.
Because like you get that a lot, and they project like, yeah, they're serious, this and that. But then at the end, it was just this fake masculinity, and thank God I didn't get rid of literally everything. Because and it was scary,
Well,
but that
that's-
happens a lot in the States, like honestly.
Well, that's-
and I
that's-
travel a lot. I go to other countries.
That's not. I'll tell you. That's called getting finessed, and that's happened around the
No,
world.
I'm not. Yeah, but it's not literally just getting finesse. It's not just like within like a short period of time. It's because like true emotions are there, and it's not because the guy has money, not because he looks a certain way. It's because personality.
Yeah,
and,
but
like, real
also,
emotions.
I don't want to sound like an asshole, but if you're a woman and you're involved in sex work, you're never going to get a guy to take you seriously. You're doomed.
It is.
No,
kind of
and
pretty much
I'm
doomed.
not saying that you're wrong like at all. I get it, and I'm okay with being single, and I'm happy with it.
Yeah.
I love myself. I love people.
Like, I wouldn't take any. If I was a porn
Like,
star
no
or a
offense, but
stripper,
like everyone that has met me has loved me, like in personality-wise, which that sounds fucking crazy. I get it. I know.
No, it doesn't.
But yeah,
You're great.
But it's the truth, and I love it. Like I love my life. I love everything. So
Very good.
yeah, I think as a woman, right? If you're involved in sex work, you need to have the ability to just understand that most men are, if they ever tell you about taking you serious or whatever, they're lying. They're
yeah. Well, no.
It's
yeah,
never-
yeah,
It's the
right.
equivalent of a man dating if he has a kid. It's like it's just a big fucking monkey on your back.
Yeah, it's just not gonna.
And you gotta
No,
be
I get
upfront
it.
about it up
Yeah,
front.
But yeah, for
I get
you
it.
with the Corvette thing, I know you're like, I'm not a car, but I'm just trying to explain to you how men view their women, right? It's like you would
Corvette's
look
not even
at
a luxury vehicle.
Dandy Dan Dyden.
You're right.
Tipped $50. Dandy Dan died and ranted from Rumble and says a wise man once said, never ask a man his salary, never ask a woman her age, never ask an IG model what she did in Dubai.
You're an IG model now.
I'm literally not even an IG model. I don't even have that many followers.
They're not talking about you. They're not talking about you.
They're talking about the girl in Dubai.
But
Yeah.
not the IG model is not.
It's a,
Anyway, do you understand that that comparison? I mean, look, you keep your pictures up. I don't.
She
It's
won.
not my
She won
business.
by making
I'm just
fun of
telling
me.
you that
She won.
that
I
that
did.
is the functional equivalent to
Y'all
cheating
are so
for a
funny out
woman.
here.
Like if you have like provocative photos of yourself on the internet and you're still with your guy, you didn't make your profile private or something. I'm not telling you not to have an Instagram, but like if you have these pictures up and you're with someone.
No, because at the end of the day, I'm fucking him. I'm coming home to him. He can go through my phone. I don't have a single
That's
other
definitely a
man
new
in my
mentality.
phone except for maybe the
Stop
man
the
that
cap.
DM'd me to ask me
Stop
to be
the
on this
cap.
podcast.
Okay, but
who I don't
but do you
follow.
understand optically how it can be questionable
Being
from
sexy?
an optic standpoint? Yeah.
I don't know. Ask literally every other Victoria's Secret model that has.
You're not a Victoria's
had
Secret model.
Doesn't matter.
Like,
it doesn't matter. It's the same
What about-
pictures. It's lingerie. There's still
But
skinny
you're not a
women
Victoria's
posting.
Secret model. You don't earn
Maybe I'm
an
trying to
income or a
become
living from
one.
the. No, you're trying to be an
How do you
anesthesiologist.
become one?
You're
Maybe
trying to
I
be an
want to do that on the side, baby. You don't know what I want to do
Be
on
an
the side.
anesthesiologist and a Victoria's Secret model?
I'll pick whichever one comes to me first.
And I'm proud
Hashtag.
to
What
be
about
an
men who
American.
don't
At least I know I'm
My
free.
plan A is to be a
You can do
model. My
whatever.
plan B is to be an anesthesiologist.
What's
Listen.
the 304?
Boo, pick
What
another
about
song.
if man not
Not
posting
that
any
one.
of their pictures and you cannot see
All
the
right,
cheating
we,
part of that? So like this is
I'll
kind of
delete 'em when I'm
judgmental.
30.
Yeah.
Man not gonna post the pictures because you are keeping your face on, your reputation, but you gonna cheat.
What?
This is a
Cheat.
bit
You're gonna cheat.
judgmental.
You're gonna cheat
Man
on.
cannot post any of it, and you're not gonna judge, but the man gonna cheat.
Yeah, men still cheat even if
You
women are more
understand?
modest.
But if
like,
the women post anything, I'm married. I'm still have some photos on bikini. So what
Well,
would
you
I
married
do?
your guy for other reasons. But, I mean,
Over it.
No, I'm married for love. Believe it or not,
The love of America.
believe it or not,
If a woman is getting cheated on,
Believe
but the
it or
man has a
not,
bunch
I
of money, does
truly-
she leave him or not?
I'm from Ukraine. I
to the
understand why
girl.
people do that here, but my intentions
would it be
was
smart
very
to leave
pure.
him?
But I'm telling
You know how
like,
many- you know how
I'm
many-
still
Answer.
cheating here, and this is sex, and you have a
Valid.
judgment for women. Like this is America. People, what they do. This is all about that. This is all about sexuality. This is all about how you're making money on that.
that
Embracing
wasn't the
it.
point
That's
I was
different
making.
country.
I was saying that as a woman, when you have photos of yourself like that on the internet and you have a boyfriend, that's like cheating for a man.
My man totally
It's
okay
common
with that
fucking
too.
sense
for
in every other
you.
country in the goddamn world. But here you got to get out a goddamn Venn diagram and be like, hey, don't post half-naked photos of yourself because you're going to attract fucking predators.
I feel like the same thing that
Period.
people
Yeah.
love you for,
It's
it would turn
100%.
out to be the same thing. Well, men, the same thing that men love you for would turn out to be the same thing that they hate you for.
That's your relationship experience,
Bruh.
baby.
no, I'm talking about.
No,
I'm
just
based off what
saying.
y'all are
I'm just saying. You attract a man.
That's a lot of people's
That
relationship
you, once you
experiences,
attract a man, take the for sale sign off. That's all I'm saying. I'm not telling you not to have these pictures. I'm saying if you get the guy,
Yeah.
it's on you to like take the for sale sign off. But
Okay.
women want to keep the for sale sign
But
on.
is it wrong for
But
him
real
to
quick,
like?
It's only about
What is,
boundaries.
is it wrong for
What
the
is good
for
for
sale
who?
sign to
Look.
still be on?
Yes,
real
what
quick.
the
What if
fuck?
I took
Yes.
down? What if I took off the for sale sign? I'm out here looking Mormon. I'm looking fucking modest as shit.
Yeah.
Perfect, great.
You gonna dial back the masculinity?
And I dial back the
All
masculinity.
right, we got a winner here.
Okay, I'm perfect. But then he goes and he starts seeking out OnlyFans models.
exactly.
Then he violated the contract, and that's on him.
But now he makes more money. He's
like
a
that
smart
answer.
guy. He whatever. He's doing other things
Do
right.
you have the last name?
No,
No, I mean, do you have his last name? Like you as main girl?
no. Oh, I mean, yes, you were his
Then
main
shut
girl.
up and stop
but-
crying.
Okay.
That's just what. That's the game. Like if you're gonna be with a guy that's exceptional, you need to make exceptions as a woman. Like dudes that have money and status are always gonna want to fuck other bitches. We're not like. If you get that caliber of guy, you get a 1% guy, you got to deal with 1% problems. Is every single guy gonna cheat?
Yeah.
That
But
makes
that's
it okay?
annoying, and that's what makes women the way that they are, though.
Not only 1%
Like,
cheating.
that's okay.
Yeah,
Well, that's.
exactly.
I'm just saying.
That's
yes, you're
true.
right.
She's
yeah,
right.
regular guys
We're
will
all
cheat too.
cheating.
You're right.
You're right. But what I am saying is that if you're with a guy that has money, you need
Barney's
to accept it
cheating,
even
bro.
more.
Okay, so why can't a guy be with a sex worker if everyone's gonna like, you know?
Yeah.
Just turn
right.
off her mic, Chris. It's okay.
So
Because
having
you
money,
fucking a bunch of dudes is not the same as me fucking a bunch of girls at all.
so having money means that you don't have to be loyal.
No,
Like-
I'm not saying that. I'm saying
It
that
sounds like it.
the likelihood that you're going to find a man that has money and is loyal is very slim.
It's hard.
And
yeah.
the likelihood
therefore-
that you're gonna find a bad female that posts bad pictures on Instagram while she still has the boyfriend is gonna be the probability she's gonna post it anyway. She has the boyfriend is there. She's gonna post those pictures. What's so wrong with that? You're a man with money. You're gonna go and fuck off, right? That's the 1%, right?
Who's more common, an attractive woman or a man who has money, status, and charming and good looking?
What do you mean more common?
What's
like
more common?
Who we come across more?
Yes.
Yeah.
Baddies. Hello.
Yeah.
You just made
That's
our
the
point,
point.
baby.
Yeah. So there's more beautiful women, correct? Okay. so
Yeah,
then,
absolutely.
if there's more beautiful women and there's less attractive men, who has the leverage?
So that means indulge because it's more.
No,
That means get greedy because it's more.
It means, statistically speaking, you're stupid for leaving a guy who has all this when there's other women that can replace you.
That's why women become.
Hold on, no, let that sink in.
All I'm
You
saying
see.
is-
Listen. What he's trying to tell you is, if you walk away from a cheater, you're just walking into the arms
Another
of another
cheater.
one.
100%.
Quite frankly,
That's so painful, but it's the fucking truth.
it is, and so is everything else about life.
This
it's not fair.
comes from this grandiose thing. I hate to say this, but you women all think you're the main character.
I know.
You're not. There's more attractive women that do the same shit that you guys do, because men, remember, our standards are lower than yours.
Yep.
We can replace you, but you can't necessarily replace us at the same level if we have our shit together.
In my world, I am the main character. I don't know how about in everybody
your
else's
world?
world.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
I'm agreeing with you. I'm gonna let that
That's
be
a
known
problem.
because in your world,
Do you feel
you're
like
the main
you're the main?
character.
I'm
in
not.
your world,
Okay.
you're the important person in your world, and it's nothing wrong with that, baby. You can be, I can be the main character in my world and still get the right man or whatever. Like,
With all
it
due
doesn't-
respect, that is a low IQ worldview.
No, it's not.
To look
No,
at
it's
things as
not.
I am the main character.
I
That's
am
crazy.
because life through my eyes is through my perspective. I'm not living life through your perspective. I'm not seeing life through your eyes. So yes, I am the main character in my story because I'm gonna see life through my eyes, not yours, not hers, not anybody at this table.
I see where you're coming from, but
It's a stupid
I'm walking in
perspective.
my shoes. I'm walking in my
I
shoes. You're
understand
not
where
walking
you're
in my
coming
shoes.
from
yeah.
too, and I don't
I see
think
what
it's
you're saying.
necessarily stupid. It's just survival of the fittest, more or less.
Yeah, thank you. Hello.
She's thinking
That
of herself above all else.
absolutely contradicts. If you think you're the main character and you're living in a world of survival of the fittest, wouldn't it behoove you to understand who you're competing against to survive of the fittest?
Yeah, you're right.
Debbie Barney.
No,
That's what I'm trying to say.
Debbie Barney in the chat, boys. You know what to do. Debbie Barney in the chat. You know what to do.
Your life.
Just spam it. Debbie Barney.
You're the main character in your story.
Every Debbie Barney equals one follicle of Myron's hair going back. Go.
Bro, you're insane.
It's just
Did we
just
stress you
wild
out
to me.
tonight? You seem
No,
stressed
man,
out.
it's just like it's very simple concepts that like people just fail to grasp and understand.
Opinions, agree to disagree. We're all adults. It's fine.
You are
Son,
good,
I
my friend.
Debbie
Tipped
Barney.
$50. Son, I ranted from Rumble
Son,
and
I
says
again?
to the girl with the London shirt. So, I want to dedicate this poem, my sweet pumpkin boo. Roses are red, violets are blue. You so damn ugly, you look worse than doo-doo.
What's MLD?
That's me.
Oh man, what the hell, Sanai? You
That's
funny,
me.
bro.
No,
Sanai,
because somebody said Alejandra feeling MLD now, so I'm like,
It means you like
Just to
me.
go back to what I was saying, I'm just gonna finish my thought here.
you're not bad.
I know. You'll be washing
You
my
can post
clothes
as
in
many
no
bikini
time.
photos as you want. It's fine. But just men in general are just not going to respect it. And I think if you're in a girl that's in a relationship with a guy and you actually love and respect him, you wouldn't put photos of yourself like that and make yourself available. You're effectively keeping the for sale sign on your neck. Now you're saying that's bad bitch problems. My argument is there's more bad bitches than there are attractive men. So therefore, if you're intelligent, you would go ahead and take those photos down to keep that attractive man.
Even if
No,
you're
I
an
agree with
aspiring
that.
model or if you're in that industry and you're trying to, like what she was trying to say, like if you're
Just
aspiring
like that
to do
man
that,
had to sacrifice to become the top 1%, you got to sacrifice some of the shit that you have as well. that man had to sacrifice to get that
It's
position.
not that hard. He
Okay.
can leave anytime he wants.
preference.
Well, the thing with you is that you said your guy's young, right? You guys met in college or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is college?
He's of lower status and he's young. He he hasn't created his value yet, so he will sit there and deal with that.
How old are you and how old is he?
But I'm telling you, as you get
22.
older and you deal with more attractive men that have their shit together, they're gonna have a point of contention with that profession.
How old is your
I
How old is
feel
your
what you're
boyfriend?
saying.
22.
I feel what you're saying.
So
I don't
he's
like how
only
it's coming out
tolerating
all
that
the way,
because
but I feel
They're
it.
both 22, Myron.
Yeah, I know. She has more sexual market value than him.
Yes.
She bosses him around. That's why he takes her photos. She's the leader in her relationship, and that's
Right
what
now.
it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Right
You
now.
say so.
I know so. I know so. Just from your demeanor, the way that you speak, etc. Like I know that you run that relationship, and that's fine. But I know you run it, and that's cool. And then with you, I mean, bro.
She's dating the game.
Yeah, man. And you should take some game. You find a guy that's higher status.
No,
you're not special.
You didn't even hear what I just said. Like
You and I will
I'm
date
taking
each
in
other.
what you're saying to me. I might not like how it's coming out. Like some of the stuff is like, damn. Like, would you say that to your mom? Would you say that to your grandmother? Would you say that to your sister? Whatever.
Yes, actually I did. I had a very tough discussion with my sister. I told her, stop being a stupid bitch, because she was in med school and had a mindset just like her, that she thinks I can wait it off and I'm blah, 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 all this other shit. And she ended up saying, you know what, you're right. And she found a guy before she turned 30. Thankful to that. But I had to let her know, you're not the main character. You're not that fucking special. We don't give a fuck about your career, your education, your status. You need to find a guy who's so young and attractive. Yeah. She took my advice. Like, hey, it's not going to sound good, but the things that typically are good for you don't sound good.
Yeah. Like medicine.
I mean, you literally just said, I'm the main character in my story.
And I am.
With all due
and
respect,
I will be.
That is a retarded worldview.
No, because at the end of the day, I came. What y'all mama should tell y'all? You came in this world alone. You're gonna go alone. Main character. You are the main character in your life. What?
Main character is
you're walking in your own shoes. Nobody else is walking in the shoes that you're walking in.
Listen. I see what you're saying, but main character is more of a mindset. That's the slang we're using. You got to have that main character mindset.
Okay, but did you hear me out?
Yes, I'm listening.
Then
I'm trying to explain to you. I see what you're saying.
We heard you.
I see what you're saying. You're like, oh well, my perception is making me main character. It doesn't. Because everybody has their own perception of reality, but motherfuckers still act like NPCs. You know what an NPC is?
Yes.
What is it?
Those characters like.
What does NPC stand for?
Shit, I don't know.
Non-player character.
Non-player character.
A sim.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Did you say simp?
Simp? No, a sim. Like
a sim. Well, I would say simps are NPCs too. But yeah. Exactly. So it's more of a mindset. That's what they're trying to say. Not because you have an individual perspective of reality. Therefore, you are the main character.
Yeah, I don't think that I'm not trying to say that I feel like it's all about me. That's not what I'm trying to say. But at the end of the day, I am living my life. No one else can live that for me.
And if you meet a guy that's actually worth the shit,
I can't clock out of my life.
He's the main character, is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Actually, you can't clock out.
Once you meet that guy, he needs to become the main character. And that's the problem, is that you guys think you're special and I'm the blah, 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 I'm the prize. No, if you meet a guy that meets your requirements, he's effectively the prize because you're the picky one. See, you don't even. Yeah.
I wasn't listening because he said something, and I'm thinking about what he just said.
Barney is profound tonight.
She has comprehension issues, man. It's fine.
I don't actually.
Barney Riz. Barney Riz.
Throughout the course of this podcast, I've had to rephrase the same things I've said 3 to 4 times for you to understand, and you still can't understand. You, by definition, have comprehension issues.
Okay. Do you want me to agree with you? Yes. Sometimes I have my slow movements. Is that a problem? Like.
It is. Actually, it really is. It's a huge problem.
Okay. Honestly, I don't care. I'm having a good time. Like nobody can make me feel bad about myself. Like yes, I do have slow moments sometimes, and I'm not perfect. I'm human.
Okay, we heard you.
Thank you. Clock it.
We have some chats here because you guys are going forever.
W. Barney,
you don't understand anything, so. All right.
I understand a lot, actually.
He's mean.
I mean,
that's the disrespect. That's the disrespect. I went through 4 years of college, but I don't understand anything.
I feel great.
That's the disrespect that they're not getting.
No.
College doesn't correlate to IQ.
It doesn't. I'm not trying to correlate that.
You use it to
But you're saying that I don't understand anything, and I do.
You don't. You have poor comprehension skills. I'm just being honest with you.
Okay, I might, but that don't mean I don't understand anything.
You don't understand a majority of things, which is a problem.
I understand that everybody at this table has a different perspective, and I respect everybody's different perspective. There is nothing wrong with each of us having our own opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but opinions can be incorrect. And not everyone's opinion can be is valid.
It's an opinion.
Yeah, but it can still be incorrect.
What's your favorite color? It's the way that you laughed.
What are you, the opinion police?
It's wrong because she didn't say purple.
It's pink.
No, you can say 1 + 1 is 3. That's my opinion, and it's wrong.
No, it's different between opinion and fact.
Yes,
1 + 1 equals 2. That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's not your my opinion is that it equals 3. No,
but that's an incorrect opinion.
Math.
You could have an
math
opinion.
is factual. You cannot have
right
an opinion about that.
What he's trying to say is you can have an opinion that is incorrect.
If it can be proved wrong.
Like people who believe the Earth is flat.
Factual information.
Okay. I don't want to argue with y'all.
Your favorite color is it?
I really don't.
Her
That's-
color,
It is.
her
That's
favorite
the
color is
moral of the
purple.
My
story.
favorite color is
wrong.
rainbow.
You're
Purple.
wrong. Nope, that's wrong too.
Purple.
It's iridescent at this point.
No,
All
it's
right,
purple.
I'm losing brain
See
cells,
how
bro.
she's submitting to me? She's submitting to me. Guys, you see that? One by one, they fall. One by one, they fall.
Do I have to delete my Instagram?
Blue cheese.
Let's go.
Ew, blue cheese is gross.
I don't care. You bring it to me.
Ranch.
The thing is,
mold in
it's
it.
humor. It's
Okay,
humor.
give
That's
us a
all you
sec,
gotta
guys,
do.
because
Is just be
you're
funny.
talking garbage right
Thank
now.
you, baby. I'm
Go
gonna do my best.
Mr. Slim Daddy.
Ladies, let's be honest. Most of you are just pretty enough to become buckets. Makeup caked on, IQ below 50, vag probably smell like dumpster juice. Much love, FNF and MLD.
FNF means fresh and fit,
This
and
is how they
MLD
talk
is me.
to women who bring life into the world.
This is what
we
their
have a portal
podcast is
between our
teaching
legs,
them.
and it means
That's right.
nothing.
Like a very small.
I want to
That's
hear
not really
this.
a flex.
It means nothing.
That's like me saying I got a bunch of semen in my balls.
What does
I don't
304
You got
mean?
microplastic in your balls, and you know it.
Like that's not.
balance.
That's not
Like
a
worry about
flex.
balance, honey.
I know you have a dick pump.
Why do we sensationalize like
Dick
female
pump?
mediocrity?
Demosthenes 928. Tipped $50. Demosthenes 928 ranted from Rumble and says girl next to fresh. It's my opinion that slavery was great and should be brought back. Is it wrong?
Yes.
Nigga.
He's asking you.
Slavery still exists, honey.
You know, he said he thinks it's great and it should be brought back. Do you think
Your
he's right or
opinion
wrong?
is your opinion. Slavery still exists.
In America?
It does.
No.
It's just
Too
in a
many
different
black
way.
people in here for
It's
you
just in a
saying
different
that.
way.
It's a different, but not like.
How's it in a different way?
She's
how's
talking
it-
about like
how's it in a
wage
different way?
slavery.
Yeah,
The
wage slavery
system.
She's
is
a
a real
wage
thing.
agent. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, but you work. Like that's your choice to work that job, right?
What does 304 mean?
How's
Alexandra.
that How's that slavery?
Sorry.
I feel like anything going into the system of like having to clock in to 9 to 5 is slavery. It's like a.
But he's not talking
It's
about
like
wage
what?
slave, baby. He's talking about slavery.
Girl, that's an
It's
ignorant ass
modern
comment.
day
Ignore
modern day
it.
slavery. Like, okay, what you want? You talking about whips and chains?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Like,
Yeah, but you pick if you want to work a 9 to 5.
but we kind of have to,
So
right?
is it really slavery?
Unless we're like entrepreneurs,
Well,
like
you can be an entrepreneur, right?
yeah, but you still have to.
You can join the
it's-
passport bro movement. Come on.
I'm saying like the way the system is set up, you have to work and make a certain amount in order to live here. Like that's what I mean. And
That's
it's
the world,
it's
baby.
It's still a force because
We're
we can't just
all
sit back and
slaves
not.
in that context
that's
because
what-
we've all been
that's
working
what
since
I'm
the dawn of
saying.
civilization to
Slavery
fucking.
still exists.
I don't
Thank
consider
you.
that slavery at all.
I just proved
That's
my
not
point.
real slavery.
That's not slavery at
I
all.
have been a slave. That is not
Okay.
real
No
slavery.
one forces you to work a 9 to 5. Like you don't have to put in all these hours. You're getting compensated for it. It's up to you what you want to work. I mean, you can become an entrepreneur too, and you know that's a very narrow-minded American entitled mindset to say, "Oh well, with slavery." She just came from a fucking war-torn country, married to do what she don't like,
It's
to
not.
get the opportunity to stay here. Like,
It's not even
bro,
worth it.
Like, yo, like, come on, let's just keep it a million. Like, yo, like, people literally sacrifice so much to come here and be in the United States, and then people like you come in and say, it's slavery to be here. That's
Wait,
a privileged
You
position
feel
to come
forced?
What?
Do you feel like you were forced to come here?
I would stay in Ukraine sometimes. I'm thinking,
You say that now because
No,
you're in
no,
Miami,
No,
okay?
look at
Do you
how
feel like
people
you were
treat each other
forced?
here.
So you'd rather be
my
under
house is
artillery fire
destroyed.
right now?
I have no choice.
It's okay.
She
You
has
can
no
move to
choice.
Oregon.
I've
with
been
me when I
traveling
go.
and you
She
never
has
been
no
out.
choice.
I just didn't
Oh,
visit the United
please.
States yet. There was
Have
one
no
country
choice.
I never visited. I wanted to try it out. I'm
Thank you,
trying
honey.
it
You
out.
just
I'm
said
already
what I
married.
needed you to say.
There's no way back.
Great.
No, there's a way back.
There
No
is.
one forced her to. What?
If he's watching, he's gonna divorce you.
How did you extrapolate from what I said that she
Just
was forced to come here? How'd you get
She
come
just
to that
said she
conclusion?
had no choice.
She did have a choice.
The war happened. I would live in my country. I love my country. It's very beautiful. People treat each other nicely and
Russia and
respectfully.
Ukraine.
Yes, you said
really
you
nice.
would,
Come
right?
here.
You would. What the fuck? But
I would not. I would stay in my country or.
But you didn't.
yeah. So
Well, there was
I'm
What
saying,
would
like,
you do
going
if you
on?
would
Like, what the
wake up
fuck?
from the bomb in your window? Would
I
you
would
stay?
love to. Of
Would you
course.
stay?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, you would not.
Okay,
yeah.
so you
I've
were
been
forced to
first,
move, right?
yes.
Exactly.
But otherwise, I would stay.
Once again, your comprehension skills failed you. I said that she came from a war-torn country to get the opportunities that you're shitting on right now, saying, oh, wage slavery, blah, blah, blah. At least you have the opportunity, an American passport and American citizen, to be able to come with that privilege. I'm saying Americans are entitled lazy fucking brats to say stupid shit like that. Like, it's wage slavery.
Yeah, you clearly
she
know
came
nothing
from
about
another
the
country,
Matrix.
married a dude she don't even
you
like,
definitely
to be
know
able to
nothing
stay
about
here.
the Matrix, and that's okay.
You don't.
I love my
okay.
husband. Stop saying that.
Anyway,
Come on.
That's okay.
Okay, sure.
I don't judge you.
Yeah, look, no, you can call it the Matrix,
I
but it's still
respect you for
better.
defending his
It's
honor.
still better
I
being in
respect you.
Ukraine, a war-torn
And that's what I'm
country, or
speaking on.
Gaza. I'm just saying that that's a very entitled and privileged position to
It's
come
not
from.
entitled, and I don't feel entitled. I definitely
That's an entitled
don't.
statement.
It's not.
Yeah, it
Okay,
is.
you know what? Your
Yeah, it is.
opinion is your opinion.
You just gotta respect
No,
it.
it's a fact
I
that
respect
you
it.
have
You said it,
more
you respected
opportunities.
it earlier.
I do. I
No,
do. I
it's
do
a fact.
respect that.
It's a fact. You
Yeah.
have more opportunities in the United States than most people in the world.
Do you really? Y'all just said that like men leave the country to go find love. Like,
Have you ever been to a
How many
poor country? Have you ever been to a
opportunities are
third world country before?
no, I haven't.
She's
That's
never
why
left
you're
America.
fucking stupid and saying this stupid
I'm
shit.
stupid.
Yeah, yes.
See,
I just gotta say it.
now this,
I just gotta say it. I just
is
gotta
what
say it.
we were talking about
Be quiet
earlier.
for
The
2 seconds.
disrespect.
Be quiet for
this
2
is what we
seconds.
were talking about earlier.
No,
the
you need to be
disrespect.
brought back to reality.
Oh,
Look,
I am here in reality
there's
with
people
you.
right now being bombed in fucking Gaza, dying,
But
don't have a choice.
Are you here on the podcast being disrespecting
Yes,
women?
and the difference between me and you is that I'm able to acknowledge the privilege that I have. I'm able to acknowledge that being an American citizen is fantastic. I'm able to acknowledge the fact that there's no such thing as wage slavery. It's your choice if you want to be a slave or not. Okay, it's your choice. It's your choice if you want to be a wage slave or not.
The thing is,
this
you
isn't
don't
an opinion. This is a fucking fact.
Okay, fact or not,
Okay,
you don't have
live
to
in the
disrespect
strongest
me.
country in the world.
You
You
don't
carry an
have to
American passport.
disrespect me to
Shut the
state
fuck
your
up when I'm
facts.
talking.
See?
Okay?
See?
Because this is my shit, not your shit. Okay?
But you
I'm
don't
gonna
have to
finish my
disrespect
point.
me.
I'm gonna
I have
finish
not
my point.
disrespected you.
Because I'm tired of this stupidity. Okay?
I have not
When people
disrespected
come in
you.
here and say ridiculous things, I gotta fucking check it.
I have not disrespected you.
Carry the strongest passport in the fucking world from the strongest economy in the
Respect
world,
is
and
due
you
to
have
a dog.
opportunities here that other people don't.
I have
For you
not
to sit there,
disrespected
shut
you.
the fuck up when I'm talking.
I have not disrespected you.
You're disrespecting me now by
Because
talking
you
when I'm
you are.
talking.
Yeah, calm down.
This
calm
ain't your
down.
fucking podcast, and if you don't like it, you can get the fuck up and get the fuck out.
Oh, I know. I'm
So then
chilling.
shut up. So then shut up when I'm talking.
Shut up.
All right?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Honest, like,
because I've had to do this because we've been going out for 2-3 plus
crazy.
hours.
It's
Yo, just get the fuck up out of here, bro. Get the fuck up out of here, man. Holy shit, man. I'm the main character
Peace
fucking
out,
mindset.
y'all.
Get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Great. All of y'all are beautiful.
Get the fuck up out of here, man. Turn the mic off. Just get out of here, bro.
God bless you.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I hate fucking entitled people that come in here and say this stupid shit. There's kids getting killed in Gaza right now, 40,000 plus. You want to sit here and call people wage slaves? Get the fuck up out of here, man.
they are, and that's a shame for them, and I'm praying for them.
Just get the fuck up out of here, bro.
Wow.
Get the fuck up out of here. Karen, you live in the best country in the fucking world, have the opportunities that you have, and your dumb ass gonna come here and talk about wage slave. Get the fuck up out of here, man. You're a wage slave by fucking choice. By choice, you're a wage slave. Well, I don't know why you're still talking. Get out of here. By choice, you're a wage slave. That's why you driving cars can't even get a valet job. Get the fuck up out of here, you bum ass bitch.
No,
This shit pissing me off, man. These retarded ass girls coming on here, man. Yo, just take your shoes and get the fuck up out of here, man. God damn.
Okay.
No, my mom isn't a fucking retard. She came from a poor ass country and understands the fucking benefits she has here. She never complains about America, not one time. Not one fucking time. You entitled fuck, man. That's the fucking problem. Yeah, okay.
Martin, you made a mistake though. Actually, one mistake. You said the American passport is the most valuable passport in the world. It's actually the Japanese passport. That's all I want to say.
You know what I mean? Well, the world power. You know what I mean?
I just wanted you to crumble under being corrected like the rest of the panel has.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
It's like 3 a.m. It's not productive already.
All right. Let's go ahead and take this out. If anyone else wants to get up and leave, feel free to do so.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Any other girls want to get up and leave? Because you guys keep taking off your headphones and shit.
Yeah, no,
I don't feel good about you telling about my marriage not real. That's offending
I
to
thought
me.
it was till 12:30. That's
Truly.
why.
Okay, get up and leave then.
Yeah.
You just get up and leave. If you want to leave, then just leave.
Yep, it's fine.
Don't fucking make a spectacle of it. You're offended because you married your husband in 6 months. That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
Yeah, fine.
Japanese can go to Pearl Harbor, chat. You uncultured
Look,
baboons.
Look,
Americans still.
you know how many Ukrainians I've arrested for fucking marriage fraud? You know how many? When I was on the job? That's why I know it's a fucking lie. Ukrainians, Russians, like I
just go.
Yeah, just get out of here, bro.
Just go.
You married your guy in 6 months, man. Like, come on, man. We're not stupid. We weren't born yesterday.
Japan is the most
possible. I always wonder
powerful
if that's
passport.
possible.
Fuck up out of here, man. Miami's
That
one of the
people can,
biggest.
like, marry
Miami's
like
one of
that
the biggest
soon?
cities for marriage fraud, bro. This girl thinks I'm stupid, like,
I
bro.
have no fucking clue.
I wonder.
Crazy.
I don't know.
Crazy, man.
All right, girls. Who else? No? You good?
You know, I heard some advice one time from a great man. He said, when you argue with fools, they always win.
Because they drag you down to their level and beat you with experience.
100%.
I have to pee.
100%.
Thank you for the public service
shit,
announcement.
man.
Okay.
Yeah. If
All right.
you have to pee, give us 2 minutes,
I'll
right?
wait till the.
Yeah.
it's fine.
Do it.
2 minutes, all right?
Okay, we got some chats here.
Now let's just go now, man. I'll read the chats. Who gives a fuck? All right. Let's see here. Just a dumb cracker says, starting from why are these girls are still in the fucking elevator arguing, bro? This is comedy, man. Fucking
I
comedy.
can hear it.
It's like, bro, like just leave.
Shut up, bitch!
Beat him up, Icy. Beat him up.
No,
Punch him.
no, she has new teeth, so it's fine.
It's all right. I'll buy more.
With everyone.
But more, all right.
People love ridiculous.
It's like they come on the pod, they disrespect the pod,
Yeah, fine.
niggas kick them out, and then they argue, why are you kicking me out? Because it's like, you're annoying and you're stupid, man. Like, just get out of here. All right.
And I warned them.
Just a dumb cracker goes, starting from Iron, washboard 1. Who? Washboard 1.0?
They're,
right there.
they're rating the girls.
We need to read these rankings before girls start getting kicked out, bro. I don't even remember.
I can't stop him midway.
That guy sent it twice. You probably should read it.
Bro, we can't stop you.
No, I'm gonna read it again, but
We can't stop you.
Wait, but
Just a dumb cracker.
you're right.
Like, we can't stop you when you're cooking.
Washboard 1.0. TNT. Who's TNT?
I don't know.
The girls there.
6.5. Who? TNT? Oh, the fucking Ranger Blue Cheese?
Yeah.
What does that say? IQ of 42, 4.2 dumbass, 3.2 Fresh Prince, 8.5 cornbread fuel. Who's that?
Probably Wisco girl.
Okay. 7 freaky lurker, 4.3 farmersonly.com.
Or the black chick. I don't know.
3 low intellect 304, 1.1 3-inch underbite.
3.
Who is inbite?
Underbite was
She had an underbite?
I
She
can
had
tell.
nice smile.
I'll keep going. That's a rant, right? Didn't we read that?
He said it twice.
Okay, you get nutted on your faces and get your backs blown out by regular dudes. Can we stop with the whole strong independence act? You literally eat cum. Oh shit, nigga.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Haram.
Huh?
That's fucking hilarious.
What happened?
Sit. No, fine. Go ahead, sit. What? No, sit. No.
Still Chris drunk, man.
This nigga.
All right.
Sit, man.
What's going on right now?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Let's get this to read.
Yeah,
All
let's finish this up, man.
All right, 1 second. We're doing Castle Club.
Oh, she's
That
back.
ratchet chick that dropped out in middle school, right corner, used her last brain cell to put the headphones on. Arrow-headed bimbo reminds me of the chick from those Tyler Perry's movies.
That's a Barry.
Yeah.
You know what you know about that?
Oh, the black guy in the corner.
I understand that reference.
Fresh thing about this: send my waffle winnings via crypto because this bank shit is dumb crazy. Shout out to MLD, my fellow Japan man. See you in
Kabuki Cho.
Big dog.
Big Dog, WRNWNG, catching the pedos, doing God's work. Yeah, man, you know it.
Think about this.
Jelly, I want to go to Japan.
Columbia, watch your mouth. This is the face of someone who will fold. This is like a bad. Fold you up and stuff you in the first spirit flight back to Medellin. All right. Okay. What's up next? Past MCAT first before you talk about becoming a doctor. I've seen girls like you talk a lot of shit. You're not going to become a doctor. Prove me wrong. Okay, Blackest Panther. Do men respect women who put out their sexuality? Think about it. Okay. Anything else?
Yep, a lot.
Niggerilla next to Fresh looks like this, and her forehead is as big as the bench Chris sleeps on. That's funny as fuck. You look retarded with that little baby vest on. Yo, what the fuck, bro? Niggerilla next to Fresh said she flips kids. Someone call Vitaly on the scumbag. Is it Zoom, Chinese, spyware? Is there no better alternative?
I'm dead.
Nah,
Correct.
bro. All right, girl next to Fresh, can you see the future with that gigantic forehead, bro? Her forehead was huge. I love London/Colombian bitch has nasty acne. We can see it through all that foundation. Goddamn, bro. Gnome Billy says
No!
304 for Fresh.
The one with the, cause she had vitiligo.
Oh no.
What you look like saying, where are the men that don't like manly women? I told you 2 bundles wasn't enough, bro. They're cooking this shit down. Bro, I thought it was tweaking too, but girl third for Fresh does look like Pearl.
I told you, bro. I promise you, bro. How she talks, her hand movement. I'm like, is that Pearl 2.0?
Manifest says, question for the muchachas. Would you rather always be able to find the perfect man but you're not attracted to them, or find mediocre men for the rest of your life but you're attracted to them? TLDR, settling for women is a myth. Okay.
Too long to read.
The Muff Man. Oh, ain't you the cutest little thing?
Yep.
Oh no, it's retarded. It's better get a brand new Honda than to get a third-hand Mercedes with 500,000 miles on it. This isn't about cars.
No, God.
What's good, FNF? I just graduated tonight, and now I get to see Myron cook these hoes. Man, bro.
Hey, congratulations.
These shows are tiring, bro.
Congratulations.
These shows are fucking tiring, man.
Yeah, we know.
Myron, can a personal assistant or personal driver be a good job? Because I always want to do that. You need a degree. Okay.
Will Smith.
Will Smith.
Oh,
The girl too down for fit. You are from Russia, not Ukraine. W. Putin. That's what I said too.
That's what you said too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Bro, yo, marriage fraud is huge with Ukrainians, by the way. Like, I don't know who she trying to fool, man. Come on, man. She paid that nigga 10K. All right, go extra fresh. You are so stupid that I think you are practically brain dead. God damn. It kind of feels like your body gave up in hopes of circulated blood to your head and just gave it all to your lower abdomen. God damn.
These are so terrible.
I think she just.
Who is this bitch? Just stay in the kitchen.
These are horrible.
Name another producer that can simultaneously run a show and argue with 34-year-old Ecuadorian single moms, W. Chris. But seriously, you need to start applying apartheid to the panel. There's been too many chimps.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh, shit, okay.
The unnamed, yo, Fit, please get the dumbass black girl out. She's literally acting retarded for the purpose of arguing. She literally does not know what the fuck she's talking, or she's saying, yeah, believes it so strongly. You literally told her men have no privilege over women, and she kept saying, give an example. Like, what the fuck? You can't be that dumb and can't even name 3 countries. Please kick her out. Also,
Damn,
the one with the braid, ugly as fuck and dumb.
Oh, shit. Her?
Too. She covering all that acne with makeup, looking like a ghost. God damn. Is she wearing colored contacts, calling people simps? Simps exist because of mediocre women like white ribbon. Are you wearing contacts?
She's wearing white ribbon.
What is he talking about?
He said he's asking you if you're wearing contacts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we did this one?
We read that one before?
This is the one.
Okay, you too dumb to follow the point. The point is you don't want a feminine man and we don't want a masculine girl. All you bitches masculine as fuck.
Go ahead.
Violent season, boy. Hey, man.
You know what it is, man. I think it's official. This the dumbest dumbest airhead that you have ever had. Such low IQ and able to prove it. Ladies, name 3 countries. That was from before. Yeah, you missed the show. You missed that part. Trig Attack goes WMLD WFNF. Thank you so much. This panel full of airheads. Colombian Bimbo 2 down for fresh is a prime example. Oh no, read that one.
Yeah.
Castle incoming. MLD might want to move up that flight. FNF. Great work. Love the day content. Shout out to you.
Thank you, bro.
Stop the cap. All y'all women are for sale. Y'all just overpriced for the value, or rather lack thereof.
Damn.
God damn.
Oh, that was from way before. Emily, I don't date women past expiration 25, but I've been seeing this 34-year-old for 3 weeks. I'm trying to get her with her 18-year-old daughter. I can't stand this old bitch. What should I do next?
Whole frame.
What? Wait, what?
That's fucked.
He's trolling.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's not illegal.
Hey guys, I'm a professional singer and guitarist. I perform full-time along the Florida coast. I live out in Port St. Lucie, and you guys help motivate me to grow to 100K a year. Big fan of the show. Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, bro.
Awesome.
Cancel this bitch with the I Love London shirt on. She is so rude. That's amazing. That's why Password Bros exist. Ladies, rate MLD out of 10. At this point, they're gonna say 2 or some shit.
Yeah, do it, man. Actually, the
all of us are
Colombian,
ones.
the Colombian feeling MLD though.
What?
She
10.
gonna rate him like a 9.5.
Would you ever go on a date with MLD?
Why are you asking me that?
We're going on a date after this.
It's a yes, man.
I'm gonna teach her some
She needs
manners.
the guidance. Guy69 says, MLD, you would be up for doing an after-hour show with FNF in Japan so we can see that. Yeah, we are going to do that. We're planning that out, guys.
Yep.
Just know, guys, this is happening in real time. Yeah, man.
Broke from smoke.
Ram says, mine look like you were about to join Henny Chris.
Yeah, man.
Bro, the more I do this show, the more I lose faith, man.
Yeah, facts, man.
From a Christian perspective, the woman submits to the man submits to Christ. Marriage symbolizes the relationship under Christ. When a woman leads,
not
you're living in
religion.
rebellion
Come on,
against
guys.
God. I mean, it's all religions, all cultures put men in first, man. I mean,
It's God, man, woman, and kids.
even if you're not
that's
religious,
cute.
like you want to look at it from like a secular standpoint, like even.
No, I understand it. I studied religion.
Women can't even pick
Not
where they
the
want to go
cap.
fucking have dinner, bro.
Yo, you're sex. God damn, nigga. All right, never mind.
The 2 girls next to Fresh are dumb. Mother Russia also needs a reality check. Can we hear more from Boobalicious?
I hope that's me.
She did speak.
I was trying to.
Last one right here.
Sanai.
It looks like it could be TTS. Let's see.
The come shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
man.
my.
Nigga said
Come,
you're going to visit Dubai.
Sanai.
Yeah.
Tipped $50. Sanai ranted from Rumble and says to the Columbia girl,
my God.
you know why you visit Dubai. Come, 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 come.
Oh my god, it's still going.
Bro, I'll take that all day over the
Why
acne
was that
jokes.
kind of fire?
Yeah, it's just.
I could make some tracks.
Wow. Sonai's, he's very creative, by the way.
That nigga's a better musician than the black bitch next to you, man.
Sonai.
Goddamn. Holy.
Can we replay?
Okay.
What else?
Shout out to our boy
We're
Gary
done.
here as well.
Yeah.
We'll do last thoughts.
All right, last thoughts.
Okay.
How's the show for you? Hate it, love it?
I would rather be called a cum bucket than be told I have like hella acne.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That's
Personally.
different.
Insightful.
That was the show for me. That's how I feel.
Praise the Lord.
Thank you for coming.
That's interesting. That's the main takeaway, but okay.
Thank you for coming.
She gonna take John on a
What
date.
about you?
I like the show. I like hearing everyone's input. Yeah, I feel like we could have like elaborated a lot more
I wonder
if
why.
there wasn't a lot of arguing.
Yeah.
But that's just me. I don't know. But yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you for coming and your tits.
Wow.
I feel like I agreed with. I've seen the viewpoint with a lot of points that you guys made, but I
Hey
don't.
guys, hold on. Just talking.
Chill.
Good.
I've seen a lot of viewpoints that you guys made, and I agreed with some stuff, but I feel like the way that it was put out there was kind of disrespectful. But at the same time, I guess women talk a lot of shit about men, so y'all got that.
Absolutely.
So this is y'all little moment. So go ahead.
Oh, little moments. Y'all little
Well,
moment.
I mean,
Living for this little moment.
you got to understand that they've been saying dumb shit for hours, so it's like
Yeah,
you can only get through.
that,
Oh my
I feel like that
gosh.
really annoyed me as well. It just wasn't enough debate. It was just not even
Yeah.
understanding what was going
Yeah,
on.
it
Y'all
was
need
like-
to pick better people.
Whose
Way too
fault
much
was that?
arguing.
Can you repeat the question? Can you
Find
give me an
some
example?
more intelligent females.
Oh, wait,
That
wait.
We're
can debate.
looking.
And
Wait.
don't drink beforehand.
No,
We're looking.
I agree with you 100%. Where are they?
I don't know. I don't work here. Hire me. Hire me.
Hey,
Hire me.
Chris, hire her, bro.
Yeah,
She is the source of more intelligent women.
don't tell
hire her, bro.
Don't tell me. He'll do it now. Hey,
Let's hire her.
don't think he won't. Yeah.
Okay.
I bet you won't.
I don't know,
do it.
man. Just to keep it a million, like just in general, I've noticed girls from South Florida in general are just stupid.
Yep.
In general, they
Yep.
just are. It's a Florida thing, dude. I don't know what it is. Like when I lived in the East Coast, I didn't deal with women this stupid
I
until
love the East
I came down here.
It's in the Zephyr Hills.
It's just there's a direct correlation between the more attractive a girl is and the dumber she is. That's just what it comes down to. I hate to say it like that, but that's just the
I'm
truth.
okay with being ugly.
You know what y'all need to do? Is
No,
start
you're
flying
not.
girls out.
Look at those. No, you're not.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that, man.
My face is so pretty.
Okay.
It is what it is, man.
What about you?
I'd like to say I feel like you and I did an amazing job at getting them so riled up that they sent over 200, maybe like 300 each. That
Yeah,
we got out of
honestly, you
them.
guys are fucking
so
welcome.
Shout out to us. I
You're
feel
actually
like,
the first girls that ever got that fucking amount of money sent.
Really?
Yeah.
Shut up, we're hardcore haters.
hell yeah.
Fucking
Fresh
great.
And then
They're not,
stay mad.
I know.
Oh, so what the fuck? Why are you gassing me up like that, John?
Yeah, for sex.
That's
John.
For sex?
Y'all
Carmen
gonna go on a
John
date
now.
anyway, so don't.
Bro, honestly, no, you're ridiculous. The whole you're gonna date John
Shut
shit
up,
is
Meg.
insane.
You're
Emma-
welcome.
Emma-
And stay mad. That's all I have to say.
MLD, where can I find you, brother?
Oh, and follow me on Instagram.
Shut up, bitch!
Yes, they definitely are. They're at least gonna
shut up,
comment.
They're going to. I know, but
They're going to.
sadly.
Shut up,
I know.
bitch!
Sadly.
Sadly.
Shut up,
I
bitch!
follow you.
Thank you.
Yo,
Where can I find you, bro?
Just follow me on Instagram, Hot Dude Life, or you can follow me
bitch.
on
Bitch.
She sounds like a sign effect.
youtube.com/Smart Life Dating. I'm gonna be here back. I'll be back on Friday, hanging out with these guys, having a good time in the great US of A. And don't forget, guys, if you're watching on replay, W Barney in the comments, W Barney in the chat.
Barney.
Holler at your boy. I'll be showing up in a non-purple suit on Friday.
Okay.
All right, cool. Hope you guys enjoyed that because I fucking didn't. Hold on, late, bro.
yeah, facts.
We'll catch you guys on Friday. We got Stu Peters in the house. We're gonna do an interview with Stu Peters, and then I think we'll probably have Stu and John on for after hours. So that'll be a good time.
right.
Yeah, man. So check us out on Friday, guys. And yeah, peace.
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 I ran so far.